Is everyone here?
Hi.
Hi.
Hello, hello, hello. Oh. Yeah, the Discord stream kit overlay for showing our voice isn't working. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, stream kit's taking a crapper. Yeah, it is. Okay, that's fine though. That's okay. We don't need it. So, guys, we can just kind of get started since it is now technically 7 o'clock. Milton might be a minute or two late. That's fine. I have a thing just in case. So I'll start with, oh God, oh, the double clicks on my mouse. I just want to move it. There we go. How will I know who is talking? You and Milton sound exactly alike. I feel like that's not true. I feel like our voices are pretty fucking radically different. I think we laugh similarly, but I don't know. He's got like a big, deep, manly voice, and I've got like a weird Kirby voice, so... Don't start the game?
Don't start the game. I don't have my notebook.
Don't have your notebook? All right.
My notebook.
So, the narrative camera starts with these incredibly important details.
Oh my goodness, I have a pen.
Here's a pen.
Hey, the pen is right here.
Here's a pen.
Stop panicking. You're panicking. Stop panicking.
All right. So I will welcome everyone to our tabletop RPG stream called Monsters Ain't... Oh, damn! Jay Dilla! Holy fuck, man. Jay Dilla coming in with 10 gifted fucking subs. Holy shit, Jay. Thank you so much. Damn, guys. If you just got some cool new emotes, spam the hell out of them. Jay Dilla, unbelievable supporter of the fucking community and the D&D streams. Thank you so much, Dilla. Welcome everyone who just got your brand new cool sub badges. Got my little 8-bit adventure there for your sub badge. Thank you, Jay Dilla. So I will now welcome everyone again. Missed them from last week. Gotcha. Up to date now. Awesome, man. So this is the tabletop RPG stream called Monsters Ain't Real, where we use the Monster of the Week rule set to enjoy some good old-fashioned RPG fun set in the Space Cowboy universe. To anyone new, all of the old episodes are up on YouTube. That doesn't that doesn't mean that you should leave. I highly encourage everyone to hang out, listen, laugh, have some fun. A lot of it's not going to make any sense, but that's fine. I don't think there's any huge enough spoilers at this point. Like, we're still getting the story started, so feel free to hang out, listen, laugh, and all the shit that you don't understand, just let it wash over you. So, and oh yeah, and I've got Yendar redoing all the YouTube videos so that they're actually nice. And it cuts out all my shitty other gameplay, and it cuts out some of the garbage, nothing nonsense that we do, and the audio's all mastered, so the YouTube videos are getting pretty fucking good, thanks to Yendar, who's probably not here because he's playing Path of Exile. But thank you, Yendar. Hey, Yendar, when you edit this, thank you, I love you. So, I think we're pretty much good to just jump into the recap, because it's been a hot minute since we've done a main campaign episode. We did a one-shot last week, but we're back on the main campaign now. So let's get everybody caught up to speed. You put the Shadow Moon mark on it, and it's at the Refinery Delta. Go.
Shit.
Get that fucking spider!
No, we're gonna.
Where did this burrito come from?
We're gonna do a real fucking recap. All right. So, you guys had gone to Quinton, which is the town that you had originally started in, and you chatted with Tom in Jake's bunker, and then you decided to leave him in the bunker for his own safety.
Stupid.
Lou was against it. Lou was against it this whole time. I want it on record.
Why did you keep it there? How was it dumb?
Then you met up with Kirby. Kirby, the definitely not dead new sheriff of Quinton, warned you that the TAC has been informed about you guys and Tom. You also helped Kirby to save Steve Sports' Nash Club from being destroyed by slumps, mostly by burning it down with fire. So, kind of saved. It didn't get destroyed by slumps. We'll put it that way. Then you started to make some preliminary plans on how to deal with Garvin after the spider monster had been dealt with. You seem to be leaning towards some sort of poisoned food to get him to eat it, but make sure that you were absolved of any suspicion. But in the meantime, you just went ahead and started dealing with the spider monster. You visited Mrs. Hatter on Bloody Avenue and got your brand new law outfits. As soon as you put them on, the monster hunted you down and engaged in reckless combat on the streets. A well-laid trap, as well as having it face off against Slump in basically one-on-one combat, except more like 4-on-1 combat, and our brand new combat rule set, which saw the spider pretty much get its ass fucking rocked. And I don't think you guys rolled below a 5 out of your fucking D6s, so there was a lot of reasons you guys beat the shit out of my super scary spider monster, while it only did a combined total of 4 damage to you. And so it escaped having its ass kicked. But Jake, with his new super wizard powers, put a massive beacon on the monster, and you could all see it like Shadow Moon from American Gods, and it has escaped to reside in Refinery Delta. So with that, we can go ahead and dive into the narrative camera to help set the scene, set the atmosphere, and just open up the world a little bit. And I am going to need to turn down the music, monster. So I feel like it's going to be loud.
Wow!
Yes, yeah, kind of like that. Kind of like that ear-splitting scream. Thank you.
Sorry,
It's been a long day.
Yeah, I know. All right, narrative camera time. Uh-oh. Hey. Stream Deck. Okay. We are looking at a grandfather clock. An enormous grandfather clock. It has no reference for size, as it is sitting in a void. An empty black space, but somehow you know it's massive. The hands of the clock seem to move with a heavy weight, straining against the gears inside. The second hand, with the momentum of perpetual motion, is clicking along with relatively less difficulty, with a deafening crack each time the gears snap into place. The minute hand, resting for so long between movements, creaks into motion as the second hand approaches the top. When finally the moment arises, this golden spear-shaped minute hand roars to life and speeds to the next minute, arriving with a cannon blast. The hour hand, which at once seems to rest for eternity, and yet at the same time moves all too quickly, sits motionless. The gold filigree, leading to a pointed spear tip with an inlaid closed eye, stands cold and still. Then the second hand and minute hand suddenly make a mad dash for the top of the hour. It is at this point that the eye opens on the hour hand. The audible creaking of gears, an incalculable number of moving parts behind the face, unknowable forces and machinations begin moving in innumerable directions. And the hour hand moves. Seemingly to be resisted, it struggles and forces its way across the face of the clock, pushing great waves of air out of the way as it carves its path. The camera pulls back, and we see no numbers on this clock face. Instead, we see images, thousands of images, neatly painted in black ink. And there isn't one hour hand, there are hundreds, all pointing at different images. And as the minute hand and the second hand approach the top of the hour, every single hour hand moves. One hour hand moves towards the image of an upright spider with 4 humans chasing it. Another hand moves to the image of a bleeding eye. A third hour hand moves towards the symbol of 3 hash marks. Yet another hand moves to the unmistakable face of Tom, the last calligrapher on Cowhearth. 100 other hour hands all move in unison as the cosmic clock, marked in indelible black narrative ink, ticks one beat. The camera turns to look behind us, and we see the streets of Farwater, soaked in green and black blood from the spider monster. Black explosive scorch marks and a torn open electrified net. The story moves forward. Decisions made, consequences paid, and our 4 heroes standing triumphant after a battle with the spider monster of Farwater. And that's where we are, guys. So, just to kind of maintain the momentum we had from last time, you guys were engaging in combat with the spider monster, and you fucked it up real bad.
Wasn't really much of combat.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, you know what? Unfortunately, you're right. But don't worry, I've got changes to the combat system now.
Listen. No. Chill.
No, it's okay. Don't worry.
Chill.
I fixed it. It's all better now.
Well, you're dead to me.
That was it. It was the one chance.
Thanks, Monster. Monster of the week. Your system sucked ass, so we had to fix it.
We're gonna do a combat system that I ran in the one shot. So still turns. Everyone gets turns. The monster basically doesn't get a turn unless narratively it's important. But for the most part, the monster doesn't get a turn. It will only deal damage if you choose to kick some ass on your turn. That's when you receive damage. So,
interesting.
Yeah.
That
Okay.
makes sense.
yeah, it's a mix of what we were doing that beat up my monsters, and a mix of what we had originally done that beat you guys up. And I think this worked pretty well with the one shot. I think this is going to be a good system.
Cool. All right. I'll color me excited.
Yeah, it'll be good.
Slap my ass and call me Susie.
Well, maybe not, but
Just realized that's my mom's name.
well, that's bad on a lot of levels. So,
Damn it, Milton.
No, damn it, you. I'll be right back. I'm getting a soda, and then I just need you to do the recap, and then I'll be.
great.
No big deal.
Great.
Hold on. I'll be right back.
And he's high as a kite.
Fucking every time I just want one normal game.
Hold on a second. I'm going to go eat some jalapenos
I
right now.
know. Please.
Not even hungry. I'm just going to put them into my body.
No. Oh, God. All right. So, anyways, as we were talking about, you beat it up and it ran away. But I don't want to cheat you guys out of your victory. So there will be rewards that you can reap from your very successful engagement. I don't want to tell you what they are or how to get them.
Fat loots?
Fat loot. Some fat loots coming for your awesome DPS. Everybody gets some sweet new shoulder pads that are larger than your head.
There's a problem, though.
Yeah.
Aren't we all hunters?
You're all
Oh,
hunters.
shit.
It's all hunter loot, and now you all need to need roll, but you can only ever roll 2d6s. So, but also, I don't want to give the idea that the combat has ended. Really, you guys beat the shit out of it, and it ran away very badly injured. So that's kind of like still happening. Just so you don't think like, oh, we're all done. There's still some very real threats. And if the giant fucking narrative clock at the beginning didn't tell you, like, events are set into motion. So I am keeping track of the order that you do things in, what the major story beats that you're taking are, locations that you go to, decisions that you're making.
We have to burn down the refinery.
That makes sense.
Okay. All right, I'm back. Give
Yeah.
me like a 30-second recap because I was setting up all my fucking audio and half my shit wasn't working. So we had just beat the living piss out of the spider. It ran off and it's got a beacon on it.
I mean, that's basically it. It just ran
That's
off.
it.
It's
You got
a-
it.
Yeah, that's basically the recap. You guys
Excellent.
put on your law outfits. You beat the shit out of the spider. It ran away. It's got a beacon on it, so you know exactly where it is. And then I just reminded everyone that I am paying attention to where you go and what you choose to do. And the clock is ticking. So while the monster is injured right now, that doesn't mean that you can kind of go fuck around and go back to the severely injured spider. There are events set in motion. So things are happening, not necessarily while you sit around and discuss, but when you choose to go somewhere, you know, all those gears, all those hour hands on the fucking narrative clock, they will move one space. So
Okay.
yeah, just so you guys know, you're not kind of out, you know, out free.
Okay.
I would like to shout the space cowboy Miranda rights at the spider as it flees.
Very good. That's very good.
I think the only other question I had was what was the narrative camera scene? I didn't catch. I literally managed to catch 0 of that, but just give me what was it?
So the general feel was that it was a giant grandfather clock with hundreds of hour hands pointing at thousands of images.
Oh,
And all of the hour hands pointing at these massive narratively important images all clicked one space.
oh God. Okay.
And the images that were on the clock face that I described, although there are a lot more on there, were an image of an upright spider with 4 humans chasing it, the image of a bleeding eye, a symbol of 3 hash marks, and the unmistakable face of Tom, the last calligrapher on Cowhearth.
He's dead.
Oh man.
Sorry, my fucking audio cut out right as you were describing the last few photos. One more time.
Yep. So spider with 4 people chasing it.
Yep.
Bleeding eye.
Okay.
3 hash marks.
Yep.
And the unmistakable face of Tom, the last calligrapher
got it.
on Cowhearth.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. All right, now my fucking Discord is finally figured out. I think I had a program running in the background. So I was like,
Oh, that's nice.
well, I'm not. None of that's going through. Okay. Okay. Well, I can
there are
imagine the three hash marks sounds an awful lot like phase 3 to me. And the old jorp there probably getting the old.
He's fine.
the
Don't
old
even worry
the old
about
anal
it.
fistula popped
He's
by. You know?
fine.
I feel like that's probably not the case. I feel like he's
Okay.
probably being made into fucking ground beef.
For meatballs.
Oh, it all comes back around.
There's some more images on the clock. I wrote them down. And I don't know why I wrote them down because I have no place to ever talk about them.
Just
What are
tell
they?
us.
Yeah, I'll
though.
tell you.
Just
I'm going to
us
tell
them.
you some of the images. You guys ready? You guys ready for some of the other images on the fucking clock?
Tell us the other images on the
Yes,
fucking
tell
clock.
us.
There's a man sinking in quicksand. There are 2 faces with a star on their forehead. There's 4 copies of a man. And 2 ravens and a thunderbolt.
Oh, I feel sick to my stomach.
There you go.
Don't know what the fuck any of that means.
Easy peasy.
It's mostly so that when we arrive at things 2 years from now, you're like, oh damn, he totally had that planned out.
We'll remember.
Exactly.
Well, are the ravens together with the thunderbolt, or are they? Is it like one picture is one raven, another picture is another raven?
No, it's like 2 ravens
Third.
looking at each other and a thunderbolt in the middle.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
It's very important.
Very important. And actually, so I thought some people were going to be late today, and so I designed a mechanic for what happens when people are late. But
Okay. Well, I told you maybe.
Well, okay, but when everybody says maybe I'll be late, it looks bad on me if I don't at least prepare. And I prepared so good that it's super cool. So now we're going to do something, okay?
Okay,
Now-
I'll pretend like I'm late.
Okay, well, you should actually take part in it because it's a thing for you guys. So
Damn it. Okay.
try not to ruin it for me. This is very cool and very good, and I did a good.
see.
I did a good D&D. So you're just gonna sit there and enjoy it, okay? So you're all standing there.
Good D&D does not involve participation.
No, listen. Shut up! Everybody, shut up! Shut up and listen, okay? I'm doing a good D&D right now. Okay,
This is the best
Or
D&D.
else I'll fucking shut the hell. I will server mute you. I will server mute your ass, and then I will do the D&D.
I was trying to be
the D&D. This is my campaign.
This is my universe.
I'm sorry.
All right. Now, everyone, please calm down so I can do a good D&D. You're standing in the road on Farwater, and then everything around you freezes, and time stands still. Then your vision blurs and goes dark, all of you. And a voice reaches out, and it says,
It cannot be seen whenever it's there. It fills up a room. It's much like the air. It cannot be touched. There's nothing to hear. It's quite harmless. There's nothing to fear. What is it?
Time.
The smell.
Time.
There is
Silence,
one
silence.
answer. You must all agree on one answer.
You said silence, Jake?
you guys can...
Was it a jackal?
A jackal that cannot be seen? A jackal that fills up the room like air?
How do
It
you
does
not
sound
know
pretty
that
scary.
fucking meme? Are you kidding me?
It cannot be touched? I don't even... What the hell? It literally doesn't feel
The
as...
great celestial jackal cannot be touched.
I'm upset that none of you know that fucking meme. Is it a jackal?
No, I don't know. No, you just...
Fucking Family Guy from like 6 years ago.
Holy fuck, I should know it. No.
I'm pretty sure it actually is. I know it's not Family Guy. It's it was brought over into Family Guy. Okay, whatever. Let's
Okay.
get back to the fucking puzzle.
All right. That's the puzzle.
Yeah, I said silence or quiet or not noise. I don't fucking know, man. Riddles are dumb.
I love riddles. Milton's technically the doctor here, so Milton.
Okay, so it fills the room. It's quite harmless, so there's nothing to fear. It fills it like air.
Can't be
Water.
heard. Nice.
No, water can be fucking terrifying because you can see water.
Agreed.
Are we characters? Are we in character right now?
This is definitely in character. You are all frozen.
Oh.
And this robot voice has contacted all of you.
Just for kicks.
This actually has a massive narrative impact. And you don't need to understand what yet, because this is going to happen a couple times.
A voice. Oh, crazy voice that we're hearing.
Your answer.
Who? We have some questions also. Is this a back and forth? Like we give one answer and then you give an answer?
Solve the riddle. I will provide one answer.
What happens if we're wrong?
That sounds an awful lot like a question.
Oh, you know what? You got me there. You got me there, disembodied voice. I'm sorry about that.
Fills the room, does shenanigans, cannot be seen, should be feared, or should not be feared.
There's
Not be
nothing
feared.
to fear.
Nothing to fear. I'm just sitting there tapping my chin. I'm like, I don't fucking know. Fills the room.
Can you repeat the question without the fucking Optimus Prime shit?
Let me fix it. Is this a bit easier to understand? No, I guess not.
Hello?
You just
Hello?
answered a question. Checkmate, nerd.
Oh, you're so funny. You're so clever.
Do you actually need it repeated?
I just forgot most of it.
Oh. Cannot be seen whenever it's there. It cannot be seen whenever it's there. It fills up a room. It's much like the air. It cannot be touched. There's nothing to hear. It's quite harmless. There's nothing to fear.
Is it the dark?
One answer for the whole group.
Hey guys, do you think it's the dark?
That sounds like a good one to me. I'll go with that.
Distant power metal intensifies.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Slump, what do you think?
What? Oh, Slump knows. Hey, Mr. Robot Man, can you say it one more time? Slump knows the.
Oh.
Is that a question? I feel like you're setting me up for a joke. Fills the room. Smells like air. No, it has a smell. No smell. And has funny hair. It's Kevin. It's Kevin.
No, it's not. That's not our answer. That's not our. That's a good. It's a good try though. Slump. That's a good try.
Oh.
Yeah, great job, buddy.
That's
Okay.
Good job. Good job. Eat this.
Oh.
Yeah, I was gonna go with silence, but darkness sounds way better. I think darkness is good.
I did like silence, but maybe, yeah.
Slump knows. Sadness.
Oh, that's true.
Is darkness the final answer?
Darkness. Final answer. For the love of
Yeah.
fuck.
Darkness is correct. You can ask
Yay!
one question. How's Jorp doing?
No, that's not the.
He
It
is,
kind of works, though.
he is not doing well.
Oh, dear.
What?
Thank you.
Hello. Hello.
And then you're released from this frozen time.
You have the right to remain spider silent. Anything you can. Wait, what?
And you're back moving.
Whoa, that was weird. You guys get a little, have a bit of a waking dream just there? You
No,
guys talk
it
to
happens
Robot
whenever I'm
Lady?
hungry.
Oh.
I'm gonna check my slump alarm.
He just ate.
There's like another day or so on it.
You said hungry? I don't.
No, that's constant vigilance is important. I'm all
That's
for
true.
it.
So the spider bolted off, and it's going to the refinery.
Refinery Delta. There's a bunch of them. And one of them's Refinery Delta. And that's the one it's at.
What does this refine?
It refines like metal into other metal. Or like a
Shit.
bad metal into
Whoa,
good
whoa,
metal.
whoa, hold on, I
Yeah.
gotta write this down.
Yeah. Right. So it refines bad metal,
Mhm.
like pre-metal.
Yep.
Into metal.
Got it.
Yeah, perfect.
Aliens 3. Got it.
All right. In the image, it's one of those things with the big smokestacks way back in the distance. And they look like they're made of like a brass. So you get the image that maybe burning it down wouldn't work because they are used to handling a massive amount of heat.
They also generate a massive amount of heat.
Yeah, that's true too.
Y'all, I think we need to burn down the refinery.
Oh, you killed the DM.
God. All right.
I'm walking hurriedly. I don't want to run.
All right.
Oh, you gotta conserve energy. You're smart. This is good.
You guys are making your way towards Refinery Delta.
I mean, I guess.
Okay, awesome. It's a pretty, you can like follow its path. It was web slinging Spider-Man style, but it was bleeding fucking profusely. There are great gobs of black and green blood and that weird spider cheese, spider silk just slopped on the ground where you crushed in a bunch of its spinnerets. It's like a trail of really, I guess, almost cartoony, disgusting gore. And you arrive at
On the way, did we see any activity in the streets? Was there anyone around? Did we see anything weird?
For the most part, everyone is hiding. They're still absolutely terrified.
Okay. Did we get the spider goop on our shoes, or are we okay?
If you're being careful, it would not be hard to avoid.
Okay.
Yeah. Was anyone being careless? Did anybody get spider goop on their shoes? Check your shoes, everybody.
Okay, I checked my
happened.
shoes.
Okay. I think
I'm
you're-
terrified of this spider shit because it tried to burn a hole through my chestal cavity.
Yeah.
So I would say I'm timid.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
Good call. Yeah, I agree with you.
Oh, are you still fucked up?
No. That was a while ago.
Yeah, you guys are missing, some of you are missing a little bit of health, but for the most part, you're doing okay.
I need to pull up my fucking character sheet. I'm so fat.
I don't know that those are related, but sure.
Yeah. The connection there seems dubious at best.
Well, okay. That's
Sort of like your fucking mom, bitch. I didn't mean that. I don't know why I said it. I take it back
Wow.
immediately.
Man.
See the recoil speed though? Did you see the speed at which I took it back?
Yeah, you're learning.
Now
I
the
don't-
next step is just not say it.
I don't think you get to just say with all due respect and then fucking say whatever you
Well,
want.
it's a cover. It's a cover. It means you're not allowed to get mad anymore.
So you guys find yourselves outside the front doors of the refinery, which I've definitely, there we go. The building is, the walls are made of like a brassy bronze colored material with a big heavy, tin. It's not tin, it's heavier than tin, but that kind of, another gray metal for people that know metal words. That's the metal of the roof. That's
Cobalt?
not, yeah, sure, that. I think that's blue, but you know what? Sure. It's a gray cobalt. And the walls are thick. You can just, like, if you went up to one and tapped it with your finger, you wouldn't hear a reverberation. It would just sound like you're tapping stone because the thickness of the metal is extensive. And there are huge rivets holding this thing together, visible from the outside. And this whole refinery has a very kind of function over form appearance. It was very much built for a purpose, and no one put much thought into the aesthetics. It's giant metal walls holding together whatever the fuck is on the inside. It's 5 to 7 stories tall with a few windows closer to the roof. And from the roof are these massive bronze smokestacks reaching another 10 stories high. And they're not producing any smoke. The whole building looks very much abandoned. And there's a massive double door, big enough for vehicles to drive into, and a set of tracks. Actually, you know what? I guess maybe I should, if I'm going to describe it, maybe I'll reveal it. That might be good. It's over on the right-hand side.
Oh.
Oh, not like prints in the mud, like tracks, like train tracks.
Yeah, like train tracks. That leading to a huge set of doors.
like train size.
Interesting.
Like train sized, yep.
Okay, cool.
And all the doors are closed.
I use magic.
Does this appear to be a spider, therefore, that has prehensile thumbs and the capacity to close doors?
It's got some pretty prehensile finger thingers.
Okay, fair enough.
It's got 3 prehensile thumbs on each finger, on each
Do
hand.
any of the windows
Gross.
look broken? Up above?
Up atop, yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yep.
So then probably didn't use the thumbs, probably smashed a fucking window and dumped it. It is a spider. Probably not worried about being polite.
Yeah.
You never know. Give it a chance.
You wanted to use magic for something?
Yes, I can observe another place.
Yep.
So back in that room with the bug collection, I want
Yeah.
to see if that lady's.
You want to look back in fucking Garvin's mansion?
I want to see.
I
Well,
like it.
I can't. I don't think I would know exactly where Ellie is. So mechanically, I'd say I want to see what Ellie is doing right now, but I don't know if I could do that. So
Okay, I
that's
know.
the
I
first
think
place would
that's
think to look.
fucking great. Yeah. Fucking
I mean, we can get spied on. Why can't they?
yeah, no,
That's
you're
right.
fucking right. No, absolutely. Okay. You Now this is interesting because this is no, you know what? This isn't seeing because you're not seeing any ink. This is just like looking into another place. So I will say that this is a little bit like the weave that Volos did when he was talking to Galdric. You're got them super wizard powers, and a lot of these weaves you just seem to happen to know how to do. Like when you think I want to look somewhere else, you just know what that feels like. And there's not much of a gun movement with this one. It's mostly just like pushing it around, and you just do this weave that feels like second nature to you. And until you kind of pinch your index and your thumb together on both hands. And then you pinch your hands together and you unzip it. And it opens a little portal that you can look through. And you can look directly into the trophy room in Garvin's mansion. And sure enough, you see Ellie there. And she is looking over all her little insects in the cases, and she's finishing up a grilled cheese sandwich and just slamming that neon electric lemon fucking Powerade.
What is with that? It's so weird.
It's gotta mean something. It's a clue.
It's rejuvenating their ink
That's true.
store. Because that's what I wanted to see, if she was like in duress, or if she had any kind of like link to the spider.
Oh, I see.
Got fucked up,
Smart.
or if she was like scrambling to do a thing. But if she's just chowing down on a fucking grilled cheese, then I guess mission accomplished. Let's go to this refinery.
Can I? So when Jake started doing weaving motions,
Yeah.
I would have liked to just see, like turn on my ink vision,
Yeah.
and see him weaving and see
Yep.
that, just because I was like ready to help, kind of thing.
Yep.
And so I see that he just did it perfectly.
Yeah, like fucking flawlessly. It was you've never seen him do this spell. And it was beautiful, beautiful calligraphy, just streaking this white ink in the air, drawing this perfect iris, or drawing this perfect kind of iris shape that then closes and pinches together. Then when he pulls, it opens the iris open.
Oh, that's really cool. Dang, Jake, like you're doing it. You're a natural, I guess.
Yeah, man, Natch, I guess. You know,
How did you learn to? That's amazing. How'd you do that?
I mean, I guess
I will remind you, you did not make a deal to not talk about Volos. That was not a deal that you had to make with him.
Oh, that's
I
right.
thought that was a thing. Wait, was it made and then we like time lapsed it?
No, it was made with Lou. It was made with Galdric. It was not made with you.
I never made a deal with that guy. How dare you?
Sorry, you did make a deal. You gave him a fucking coin.
Oh shit, you right.
Oh man, same, buddy. Well, same.
But he had never told you not to speak of him.
Yeah, I definitely don't think I would be like, hey guys,
Totally.
floating bloody demon man, fucking Pan's Labyrinth motherfucker.
Totally. I just wanted to know there's not like some magical force preventing you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess it just got lucky, man. It started with the zappy stuff. I don't know, Natch picking it up quick.
Wow, yeah, cool. And there's a little thing that says Lou. Lou will remember that.
Yeah, because you definitely saw Volos just hanging over his shoulder with your
That
glasses.
makes sense then.
Oh, just then?
No, before, back at the noodle shop at your bunker.
I forgot about
She
that.
was looking through the different colors on her glasses, and she just full on saw Volos in every color other than gold.
Well, I legitimately don't remember if I ever told anybody that I was a super wizard, so I don't remember if I'm lying.
That's fair. Yeah.
Did he? You guys? Did he?
I don't
No.
know.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Okay.
Yep.
Is there do we want to just follow this guy right in? Is there a clear path of gore that we
Well,
can follow?
do you think that there's any good could come from talking to Smelly Lady and tell her we're about to pop her little spitty tummy dog on the noggin? Turn him into naughty Jim. Maybe she'll say, here's a nice treat. So don't do.
All right, yeah, hold on, man, hold on. So I have like my zipped out,
Yep.
open, like the fly is down on the universe. I'm gonna try and push my head through and see if I can like.
Quite an image.
So I think because you had one idea for the weave and that this wasn't it when you made it, I think you just kind of like stick your head through it and the whole image just falls apart. It just like smears weird colors off across your face of the last image that you saw in there, and the whole scry is kind of falls apart.
Oh fuck. Well, I mean, maybe not so half a natch.
Natural. Yeah.
I don't know if it's solid plan there, Slump. I don't think I can talk to her though.
Oh. Does someone have her number to call her on a Snapchat?
Honestly, I was trying to do that once before. That kind of got me in trouble.
Oh, you mean because Jorp, who you definitely got kicked.
Oh, he's fine.
Slump doesn't think he's fine. Slump asked the robot man. He said he's not doing very.
That was the one answer you got.
One piece of information we got.
I will call Jorp.
Oh, that's a great idea.
It just rings and rings.
Okay, I'll call Kirby.
Not a bad secondary option.
Yeah.
He gave us cell phones. This is his own fault.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yo, Kirby, what's
hello.
up, man?
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, could you go over to Marshall's garage and go? Well, here. This is gonna sound a little strange. There's a basement.
Yeah,
And
that's not real weird. There's a lot of places with basements. I think the sheriff's office got a basement. My house got a basement. There's basements all over the place, man. That's not weird.
Yeah. All right. So I don't know if you know this, but most places with arid climes, sometimes the keeper doesn't really do his research. Basements are actually pretty rare. But that's cool. Don't worry about it.
That's super weird. It's almost
Galdrick
like
walks out. Galdrick walks away immediately.
That's so weird. It's almost like I made this a universe and I made sure that there were basements in all the buildings. Isn't that funny? I think they're actually extremely common here.
Oh, well, anyway, so what's weird about this basement in particular is it's like a secret doomsday bunker.
That sounds bad, Jake.
No, man, it's cool. It's just got a lot of peanut butter and shit in case someone tries to nuke the planet.
So
You
wait,
know, your normal stuff. So
That
could you go there?
that
I
doesn't
think
sound that doesn't sound like good doom.
No. It's good. It's good. I think somebody locked themselves in it, and I'm a little bit indisposed, and they don't know how to get out.
That's a weird. So hold on, just like you prepped for the doomsday with a whole bunch of peanut butter?
I just really like peanut butter, man. I mean, it's got a pretty decent shelf life, lots of protein. I'm not gonna eat those fucking dry ass bars for the rest of my life. Shit.
Yeah, but it's got like no vitamins. You would die, Jake. You'd get like 2 weeks into the apocalypse and you'd
All
die.
right, I mean, shit. Do you really want to go through my slip that a voice? You want to go through that? I got gummy vitamins. I got strawberry jelly. You ever had lemon curd? That shit's bananas.
Oh man, that sounds good. You gonna invite me over one day? We can have like a video game party down there.
No, I think we can do that. An old school LAN party. Get some
Yeah,
Quake going on. Heck
exactly.
yeah, man.
All right, cool.
But anyway, so someone accidentally locked themselves down there, and I'll just like tell him the steps to get into it. And I figured you're like the police, so just go help him out because I don't think anyone else aside from me and you knows he's down there.
Okay, so wait, I'll just send some guys over there. There's no need for me to go there. I'm like the sheriff. I do like the really important stuff now, Jake. I'm real important in Quentin now.
Oh, you know what? I am sorry, Sheriff Curbs. I forgot about the promotion.
Yeah, I'm a sheriff.
Congratulations once again.
Thanks.
But the sort of like entry procedure is a little bit complicated. It's not, and I think you're probably gonna have to send like 4 dudes. I think 4 officers would be sufficient.
4 officers, you bet. I'm gonna send some of my best officers there, and they'll get your person stuck out of the. It's weird that it locks from the outside. That's a weird thing that you built with your bunker. But
Well,
yeah, sure,
I
I'll
mean,
run
the person in there isn't super smart.
I
It's
see.
okay.
Yeah, I
Make sure you
got it.
tell him. Make sure you tell him that the guy in there is also not super alive anymore.
Oh no.
Make sure you include that.
Jake,
Hi, Hi, Burby.
what's up? Hi. Jake, did you lock a dead body in your bunker?
Absolutely not, man. That's insane.
Okay.
Nah, he was alive when I closed the door. It's all good. Anyway, good
You
talking
closed
to
the
you.
door.
Bye.
All right, I love you, Jake. I love you.
Love you too, Kurt. Hang up.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Jake like pats his hands together like job's finished.
I'm
All
rubbing my
wrongs have been
temple
righted.
like Scar.
Nice.
All right. Someone is checking up on Jorp, also known as Tom is his real name.
Yep.
Jorp is his pet name.
Jorp is his pet name, as is
Jorp.
everybody else's.
That's a term of
Jorp is now
endearment.
used. Jorp is now used interchangeably for Jake, Tom, and probably a few.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think we may have just murdered 4 police officers inadvertently,
Oh.
but hey.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
All right, I did stuff. Someone else do stuff now.
Well, if
All right.
you guys aren't interested in going and talking to Smelly, maybe we should go pull the arms off the big sticky tummy gum monster dog.
That's couldn't have called it a spider. You had to go that. All right, yeah, we could
What's
probably
the
just
word?
finish it off. I guarantee you that thing's hurt. Let's
What was
go
the word?
inside. There's guaranteed there's only going to be one of those things.
What was the word you said to call?
Spider.
Spy. Spider.
Sure. Spider.
Tummy gum dog. Yeah, that.
Yeah, that. I like it, Lou. It's inside here? Who had the tracky thingy?
We can. I think it's in that. You can see the very glowy bit there. Can you see that glow?
Yeah, you can
No.
all see this huge fucking beacon.
I'm sure.
Found it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely just inside.
I say we try that way, but all sneaky like, so it can't hear us coming.
Are there? Okay, so I apologize. The side of this building right here. This is a big old factory. It has
Yeah.
it has the things. It has the train tracks that go to the closed doors on
Yep.
the side. What's this side that we're looking at right here? Is it like? Are we talking like old factory that just has a fuck ton of windows everywhere?
The windows are higher up. The windows are like 5 floors up. So there are
Okay.
a ton of windows, but they start way higher up.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
The whole city's been evacuated, right?
A huge number of the people have been evacuated to Garvin's mansion, but there were still some people in the houses who had tried to board it up and stay safe inside.
I like run. Could just burn it down, smoke them out.
Or blow it up. Anyone got any like TNT?
Blow it up. There's a lot of blacked out space up here. I'm sure the keeper worked really hard on this, but I'm very tempted to just fire incendiaries through this entire window and just smoke it out.
Hey,
Slump
Jake,
think that's
you're-
not a bad idea.
I think that's a great idea.
Slump.
I like that.
You see, let's slump thinking in there, the tummy gum dog could cling to the roof but outside, the tummy gum dog can't cling to the sky.
Oh, you know what? I feel pretty good now. I get out my pistol and I want to fire some incendiary shots through the window. I'm done thinking about it.
All right, so you just want I know what you're going for. So okay, you know what? Sure, that works. You fire let's keep it a little bit balanced. You fire like 5 or 6 fucking incendiary rounds in there.
Sure. Yeah.
And it goes in the window and you don't hear it hit anything on the inside.
Can I exchange the incendiary shots with gas bug bombs? I'm sure I've got that in my repertoire.
Yeah, absolutely, no problem. You want to send some gas bug bombs in there?
Flammable gas bug bombs.
Flammable gas bug bombs, no fucking problem. Your gun mutates and
I love this game.
Forms a big old fucking barrel on the front like it's ready to shoot a soup can. It gets all Fallout 76-ish. No, you know what? Fallout 4-ish looking. And
the weaker of the games, right? Go ahead.
The weaker of the games. And it's got like a picture of a irradiated ant monster on it with a big crossed out symbol. And it just starts firing these smoking, flaming cans in the window.
Okay.
And
Hey, Galdrick.
Yeah.
There might be. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
What?
Do we know if the workers ever got out of there?
Hope so. I kind of look around. I just like look around at the obvious spider webs and shit that are everywhere and be like, would you go to work with this here?
I mean, it's a little reductionist, man. They're okay.
The stacks aren't smoking. Hopefully it's, that's a good sign.
what you notice from the length of time it takes to travel up to the window and then in, you don't see any smoke coming out, and you get the feeling that the space inside is so vast that the smoking and the raid cans and all that, it's having some effect on the inside, but it's a massive fucking space in there. It is enormous.
Can I try
to
to
like start looking at my wrist like I have a watch and I'm just waiting. Sorry, go ahead. I'm just like tapping my foot. I'm like,
Can I jinx it so that the I want to try and make the incendiary thing like fall on a big stack of paper or something like that, or like a big barrel of hay? You know how they keep hay in factories?
Yeah.
you know, they keep
Can't
hay in
argue
factories.
with that logic.
I know. I mean, really, it's pretty flawless logic. But I mean, it's called jinx, so it's like Farmer Johnson was bringing by some hay for Smelter Tom. And Smelter Tom, you know, he was busy, so he couldn't bring it home. And just by
Smelter Tom.
bad fucking luck, the fucking hay was left there, man. He didn't have time to bring it home. And there's not usually hay inside a fucking refinery, but there's some bad damn luck. So why don't you roll it up?
Oh.
Not the green.
Son of it.
And then at the end of the day, Tom remembered, oh yeah, there's the haystack. And he brought in, there's no fucking hay inside.
Every time I cast jinx, it's just a jinx on myself.
Yeah.
It's just a bad
So
spell.
you get 2 -1s when you roll some stuff. So what I will say though is that at one of those upper windows, you see some of those cans start come flying back out.
Oh my god.
It's like a parade, Mr. Teeny Talk.
Yeah. Don't breathe that in. Yeah, that's good. That's right.
Jake, watch out! Get away from the window.
This is fine.
And then like
Right. I kind of want to like as like the 1 or 2 like get chucked out. I can
Yeah.
only assume he's gonna go for the 3 or 4.
yeah.
And I'm like, okay, this should be just about time. And now I want to fire an incendiary shot to explode the gas.
Okay. So let's there's got to be a roll for that. There's got to be a roll.
Okay. You tell me what you want. I'll roll it.
let's roll to kick some ass. Like you were trying to shoot a thing to blow some shit up and hurt this thing. So roll to kick some ass, which is plus tough.
Oh, because that's gonna make me take damage. Fuck. Okay, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
This is another thing that I will do.
What?
Okay.
Okay.
So,
How did I win? Did I win the game? The credits are rolling on my screen right now. What's that mean?
Okay, you can't roll a 30. Oh my god, you guys. Okay, so I'm also I like that you deal damage to each other, but I don't like forcing it when it doesn't narratively make sense. And I can't think of how you shooting a can 5 stories up can hurt you. I can't think of a way that you get dealt damage.
I got you. He threw out another one of the cans and it bopped me in the head from a different direction because I wasn't paying attention to it.
Okay, sure. I mean, hey, that works for me.
I'll take the damage. I'll take it. I'm just gonna bitch about it.
Okay, 1 damage.
Damn it.
One
Okay.
damage as your own can hits you in the face.
Ow!
But you definitely for fucking sure shoot that can and it blows up. And I was gonna have the monster stick its 3-clawed hand out and give you the finger. And so I kind of think as it throws it and then it gives you the finger, you shoot it and it blows its arm off.
Ooh!
And it screeches and you hear it screech and run back into the facility.
Ah. Yeah, that's nice.
How much damage does your gun normally do? I think 3.
3 plus weakness.
Yeah. Oh, and fucking weakness. Good lord. Yeah, you blew its whole fucking arm off then.
Slop!
Uh-huh.
Snack!
I mean, it tastes pretty bad.
You just
but
ate a spider arm.
Okay, the arm came out the window. I missed.
Yeah, it was like throwing the fucking cans back out at you guys.
Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, Slumper's gonna definitely eat that.
Yeah, it would taste bad to a normal person, but I guess to Slump, it kind of tastes like weird.
It's not bad.
Weird crab. Yeah, it's kind of good.
Tangy.
Okay, excellent. I like
bad.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, what's all the complaining about? It was pretty decent.
So is this just water, or is this some kind of like toxic runoff, or what the fuck is that?
It's like it's basically water.
Don't drink it.
Flammable.
Quite non-flammable. It's like it's definitely been toxified to some degree, but it doesn't look flammable.
And I would like to. Don't worry, I'll check it out. And then, is this a door?
It is a door, but it's pretty fucking closed.
Is there a knob and handle and opening apparatus?
It looks like you would just push it open. It's just very tightly closed. Doesn't mean you couldn't do some magic.
What about these big doors yonder by the train tracks?
Yeah, again, it's closed pretty solidly, and these ones are massive. Like, it probably doesn't even take anything to keep them closed. It just takes a lot more than a mere mortal man to push them open.
Is there a doorbell? A buzzer?
On the side door, sure. There's a doorbell on the side door.
Is there a like unlocking keypad?
No, but there is a metal slat for where you throw your hack jack.
Can I just poke my head through the door?
Damn it. Yes.
Oh yeah, right.
Fucking stupid broken ass game. I'm gonna start taking some of these abilities away.
Hi! Hello? Hello? Man, this place is huge. Hello?
Ah, damn it. Fucking
Guys? I'm gonna get naked and take a shower.
damn it. Well, this did fit nicely until my mouse wrecked it. My mouse. Stupid fucking mouse. Yeah, it's huge. It's huge in there. It is covered in spider webs, and there are many, many cocoons hanging from the rafters.
Oh, that's horrifying.
I kind of want to literally go from a normal to an actual like Monka S.
You thought I was right. Gotta burn the whole thing down.
Do I see any spider?
You do not see a spider readily visible, but you do see in the upper right-hand corner a whole lot more spider web than anywhere else. A whole lot more spider web.
I would like to bring my incendiary gun.
Yeah.
Just.
All right, roll.
Just very calmly. I'm just like, yep, nope.
Yeah, there's no fucking roll. It is like a house-sized fucking corner filled with a billion spider webs all into one giant house web. And you just like casually pull up your fucking pistol and fire an incendiary round. And this shit is heavy. This is not your normal spider web. I don't know that spider web's actually normally all that fucking flammable movie style. And this shit is like goopy spider cheese. So I'll say like this incendiary round, which is I guess some sort of like a flaming bullet, kind of hits the spider web. And it's on fire, but it doesn't seem to be catching the rest of it on fire. And then you see like an arm stick out from in between all the webs and just start patting the bullet out. It's like, yeah.
What? Human arm?
No, spider arm.
Oh God.
And it's trying.
I imagine this time I'm kind of like leaning over, like my ass is still outside and my head's still in the front. I kind of like want to stand, like stand up straight and be like, okay, listen. So there's like a really big like nest in there, like nest. I look over at Jake and I like expand my hands even wider. Nest. I tried to set it on fire. However, somebody just put it right out.
Are there people in there, man?
Don't care.
That's honest. It's telling the truth, I think.
You want me? Fine. I look. Are there
Good
any
talk.
people? I look. Are there any people?
Those cocoons are wiggling like they might have some people in them.
Pop back out. Nope. No people.
Oh no.
Well, fuck. All right, man. Could you just
There are a couple wiggling cocoons in there, though. So maybe.
Oh. Could you just zip zap through the fucking wall and open the door, man?
Good idea. 1 second, though. Hold on. I'm going to try not to give us away. I poke my head back in. Hey!
And you actually catch it in mid-process as it's starting to pluck the cocoons from the rafters, and as soon as it sees you come in and shout that, it scrambles back to its big nest corner, dragging a bunch of these squirming cocoons with it.
Hey! Ah! Damn it. Fuck. Pop back out. Yeah, it's eating people, I think.
Just like Slump.
Oh God, it's fucking spider web in my nose. It's really dusty in there. All right, hang on a second. I'll kind of like step through and I'll see if there's any way I can just like open it from the inside. Just like,
Yeah, there's a bunch of like webbing keeping the seal closed, so you can just like pull away at that.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yeah, it's gross.
Where exactly is this entrance, by the way? Just so.
It's right there.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay, gotcha. I wanted to put my character.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go inside and I'll just fucking stupid fucking spider check over my shoulder. Don't you even fucking think about it.
It's like every time you look, it kind of freezes, as it's kind of like every time you're not looking, it runs out and grabs a couple more of those cocoons. And then every time you look, it just freezes. And then as soon as you start moving, it scrambles back to its nest. And this stuff on the door is fucking goopy as hell, man. Like you kind of grab a handful and pull it off, but then it's hard to get it off your hand. So you're just kind of like putting it back when you go to pull some more off the fucking the seal on the door.
Oh my God.
Hey, Lou.
Yeah,
I got an idea. You want to step back?
I do want to step back. This is yucky.
I'm standing
hey,
very
look.
close to the
Yeah.
other side of the door.
Yeah, yep.
Come on.
You got like 5 door bangers, man. You want to hit it?
Oh, I'm gonna step further back.
Slump, that's your cue.
Slump the door banger?
Slump's got 5 door bangers.
This is true.
Including his head, that's right.
Yep.
Slump.
So you want me to just smash the door off the hinges?
Hulk smash.
Oh, man.
That's what Slump is gonna do.
Yep. I mean, again,
Target.
like I could. Okay, you know what? Yeah, you're gonna roll to do something. Roll to fucking. Roll to help out. Roll plus cool. Like this is gonna happen no matter what. This is gonna determine a little bit of the narrative of what the fuck happens when you try to help.
Oh,
Holy
What the
shit.
fuck, you guys? What the fuck? What the fuck? Don't even bother rolling anymore. You're never gonna get more experience, and you're
Now
also
I'm gonna
never gonna fail a roll. So
I've been one away from level up for like 4 sessions because I haven't failed any rolls.
yeah, exactly. So I think Slump, you kind of like fucking hit it with your 2 fungus arms, your 2 normal arms, and your head all at once, and these doors fucking blow off their hinges. And Goldrick,
Yeah,
yeah, you go for a little ride. I think you go for a little door ride.
I just kind of immediately know, and I'm just like, slap!
Yeah, doors are knocked down. Goldrick, why don't you roll to act under pressure to not try to bonk your head when you take the little door ride. So roll plus cool. Ooh, mixed success. Okay, so
Level.
worst outcome is you get pretty fucking close to the spider nest. I'm gonna say you actually got knocked back to something more like there.
I'm just gonna kind of like, I assume the door is just kind of on top of me,
Yeah.
and like my head's just poking up the top, kind of
Yeah.
comedically. And I
Yeah.
just look up. I'm like, ha, nice.
And then as soon as like you land there and you're kind of pretty close to the spider with all his cocoons, he's got like a dozen cocoons at this point, and it just kind of like burrows deeper into that giant house of spider webs.
It's kind of want to like, I want to like lift the door so it's just covering my head. I'm like, I'm just gonna.
Did Galdrick tell us that it was really goopy and yucky, or do we know?
I mean, you can see it now.
Oh, it's open. That's
Oh,
right.
the whole fucking, there is no door. I'll say even some of the wall is bent inward. A full sprint 5 door banger slump slam, I think, is about as open as you can make a door.
Nice. I'd like to talk to my gold friend,
Yeah.
and I'd like to think about those little sachets that come in like a purse or whatever that keep things dry, whatever those things are
The
that you're not
fucking
supposed
silica
to eat.
gel packs.
Yeah, those.
mothballs.
Yeah, don't eat those.
Yep.
And I just like a really big thing of that. I want to do a thing that desiccates, that
Yeah.
dries up
Yeah.
all this stuff.
You want to dry up all the fucking all the
Exactly.
fucking the desiccant packets. Yeah, it's usually silica gel. Just fucking, you just want to have that in his fucking spider nest house.
Yeah, I want it to dry entirely out.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna need to let's fucking roll
Nope.
plus cool
rolls.
to get fucking initiative order, because it sounds an awful lot like you guys are about to kick the monster's ass here.
No, I'm going to engage in parlay.
Well,
Oh, that's good.
Diplomacy, something we haven't tried yet.
Never heard of such a thing.
So while she's while Lou is summoning silica pearls from the heavens or whatever, I'm going to just huck Spider Buddy, and okay, well, I guess I'll say what I want to do.
Yeah.
And you can tell me how
Yeah.
you want me to deal with it. I want to communicate with something I do not share a language with, i.e., this giant spider.
yeah.
But I felt like my person who has made it hurt would not be a good like messenger.
Yeah,
I thought
probably.
Spider Buddy
Yeah, solid. Yeah.
would be a good mediator.
Yep. I think that makes some pretty good fucking solid good sense. So
Sorry to interrupt. Did you say cool or sharp for the roll?
plus
Sorry.
cool. You're rolling to act under
Thank you.
pressure.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Sorry.
Yeah. So everyone roll to act under pressure, so I can get some sort of a sense of turns here.
Jeez.
Okay. You do not take experience for losses on this. Yeah, oof,
Yes.
Nope, don't get experience for it. Also, like, there's actually like a max level on the sheet.
Nope.
Yeah.
So make sure
And
you
then
guys
your
don't go
hunter
like,
retires.
yeah, you make sure you don't go like past max level and just get all. You can't multi-class into everything that exists. That's not a thing. Holy shit! Did you guys?
Hashtag Merlin Darlin.
Exactly. You can't Merlin Derlin this shit.
All right.
So Luke Aldrich Slump. All right. So we're gonna play it out as it was said to start with, and then we'll hit turn orders. So you think of like those little desiccant packets that come in purses and stuff, and I think little gold buddy Lou 3 picks up their egg basket, and they pick out an egg and they give it a shake, and they beside their non-existent ear, and they kind of nod their head, yeah, that's the one. And then they crack the egg in their hand, and there's like 100 smaller eggs inside that egg. And then they just throw it, and all the eggs start popping in the air as they're going towards the giant spider's nest. And they pop into 1,000 even smaller eggs, and those pop into 1 billion tiny eggs. And it's like a fine powder that just kind of gently settles on the spider nest. And you see that goopy, drippy, nasty fucking spider cheese nest start to dry up a bit. It doesn't fucking shrivel up in an instant, but it definitely starts to get a little bit more dry. And then we'll go into turn order. And Jake, it's your turn, and you wanted to parlay with this thing with your little spider guy.
Toss the spider buddy into the now drying goop nest.
Yeah. I like to think that like spider guy is kind of like going at the same time, and there's this like microcosm action sequence where it's flying in the air surrounded by these little tiny eggs, and it's got to like dodge a couple, like traveling through a comet storm, and every now and then it kind of like jumps off one and bounces off another, and then it lands on the nest, and then it's got to like Hero, the movie Hero style, block and knock aside all these hundreds of little tiny eggs that are coming at it, like at the fucking calligraphy shop. And then finally, after the assault has finished, little spider guy stands on the now slightly drier house of spider webs. And you can basically talk for like whatever you say, it's saying. And I'll just I will remove I'll kind of remove the you from the equation, having beat it up so badly, because it's not the dumbest creature in the world. It does know that you guys are currently assaulting it, but it also does like other spiders. Actually, you know what? It loves fucking other spiders, so.
Well, I would say I would have Spider Buddy convey that it is eating our friends, and that we will provide it food if it stops eating our friends. And we don't want to kill it. We want to let all our friends go. That is it.
Okay. So I think this exchange is going to be kind of your turn, rather than like thinking that everyone else can pause if they want to. But your turn. So you say, stop eating our friends. We'll give you food. And it says back that it's not eating these ones, the ones that it has. It's only eating like it's a word, you get the idea that it's eating people from the law, and the people it has are not from the law. It's not eating these ones.
Okay. And then can we continue conversation, or will we let everyone go first?
Let's see what everyone else wants to do. Well, no, let's go a little bit further. Okay, so you get the feeling that it's not eating these dozen or 18 or so cocoons that it is now kind of surrounded itself with.
Okay, so it's not eating them. Then I'll ask if it needs food.
No, it does not need food.
Okay. And has it already eaten all of the law?
It indicates that you guys are currently wearing law uniforms. So no, it obviously has not eaten all of the law.
But everybody else aside from us.
No, it knows that there's some more law left.
Okay.
Is that it?
I mean, yeah, I don't want to draw it out
Yeah.
too much. If
Yep.
people want to murder this thing, just go fucking go for it.
All right, Guldrick, it's your turn.
I would like to put a chip of pico de gallo in my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll be like, God, this was attached to the door.
Weird.
Do I see? What do I see from my angle? Because I'm kind of on my back and I'm kind of looking at this thing upside down.
Yeah. It's really hard to see in there. There's layers and layers. Like, it's not just a big shell of web. It is a pile of web.
Yeah. Okay, I got
yeah.
you. Like a mound of trash that isn't quite stable. I got you.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Can I? I'll just go comical with it. I want to essentially use the doors on top of me. I just want to like phase shift and like let the door fall through me.
Yep. Sure. No
And just
problem.
But then from there, I'm just gonna stand up, look at the spider, and be like, fuck, and I want to like run back over here. I want to yell immediately at Slop. Slop!
Mr. T.
Jackass. Jake, what are we doing?
I'm trying to make friends, man.
Trying to make friends.
Yeah, yep.
How's that going?
I mean, not great. It apparently ate pretty much every fuzz, all the fuzz. Ate all the fuzz except...
Oh my god, that's the fuzz? It's being eaten alive? I'm glad you communicated to me. I'm sure they'd rather be burned alive than eaten alive. Boom!
Oh my god. All right. Incendiary rounds, I'm assuming?
Yep.
Okay. So roll to kick some ass. Well, I mean, yeah, no, you're trying to hurt it. Well, no. This is actually exactly what you're supposed to do, is not attack it directly. So this is going to be roll to act under pressure. See if you can...
Buckaroo, those are people.
Okay.
You said they were being eaten alive!
You can see with your eyeballs. It's not actively eating all of them. They're in cocoons.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah. So this time, the nest is significantly more dry. And that incendiary round does definitely start to catch fire. It doesn't go up like fucking paper mache or something else that's also ignitable, but it does definitely catch fire quite quickly. And this spider kind of holds on to a strand from one of these cocoons and then throws the cocoon at the fire to kind of smother it, which also ignites the cocoon on fire, and then it throws the cocoon at you guys.
Oh,
shit!
dark.
I want to do like a side leap. Ah!
Yeah, let's have
Superman dive attempt to fucking avoid. Like,
yeah, let's have Jake and Guldrick try to dodge out of the way of the flaming cocoon man being hurled at you.
Question.
Yeah.
Completely irrelevant.
Yeah.
Do we hear the cocoon screaming?
Yeah, I would say definitely you hear a very muffled scream of a person burning alive. I'll say you probably hear that.
I love it. What are we doing? Roll under pressure?
Roll to act under pressure to try to dodge the flaming human bomb. Okay. Exact same roll again. Oh. All right. So I'll give, because Jake failed and you got a mixed success, I'm going to give you a hard choice. Either you can get hit with it, or you can get the hell out of the way, Guldrick, and let Jake get hit with it.
I get the fuck out of the way.
Yeah. You dodge and you take no damage. And I think, Jake, you were kind of focused on your little spider buddy and you weren't paying too much attention. And this flaming, melting, screaming, cocooned human bomb just slams into you for 2 harm. And you get a bunch of burning, sticky, awful web on you.
God damn it, Goldrick.
I kind of stand up immediately after it happens, and I was like, oh shit. I go over to him, I start like patting him, but I'm laughing while I'm doing it.
I'll start rolling around in whatever is on the ground. I don't even fucking know.
Yeah. A lot of it.
Dude.
I'm getting it. You're so funny when you're screaming in pain.
Yeah, I'll say you guys can put out the fire pretty easily. But the person inside the cocoon has kind of like stopped screaming and squirming.
Oh, well, that's nice. They're calm now.
Yeah, they're very, very calm.
I look over at Slump. I was like, when did you shoot this guy?
What? Oh, yeah, around time he suddenly gets really warm.
Oh, okay, great.
Uh-huh.
Don't worry, mister. We'll get you out of there in a minute.
And next is Slump's turn.
Okay, so how high up are those rafters?
They're pretty high up. They're like at that kind of maybe 4 to 5 stories up. They are pretty fucking high up there.
Basically, what I want to do is so that the spider monster's in there or on top of it.
It's in there. It's like buried in there.
So, because basically what I want to do is find a way to bring down the fucking roof above it.
Yeah.
On top of it, or to prevent any obvious exit.
Okay. So the webbing extends up to the rafters. Like this is a mountain of webbing, but it does not go all the way to the roof. So you want to try to bring down the actual roof on it?
Yes. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, I'd say that you could preload a door banger, like set it to spring load, and then just fucking throw it at the roof.
I like that. Let's say I'll do 2 door bangers and I'll use both my arms to throw them just to give them extra impact. I'm not gonna say, oh, I throw all 4. No, I use 2 arms on 1 door banger to throw 2 door bangers.
Yep. Perfect. Absolutely. So I think this is act under pressure. Roll plus cool, which I think for you, exactly. 9. That's a mixed success. So I will give you a price to pay. And this is going to be, you throw it up there, no problem. It starts annihilating that metal roof and it loses its kind of cohesion, and a huge chunk of the roof comes down on the spider's nest. And this thing's quite well made. Like it is thousands of layers thick.
Okay.
But it has very much destroyed a large portion of the nest, but it definitely fell on 2 of the people in cocoons.
Okay.
And they are super dead.
Oh, okay.
They were squirming, and then this giant heavy chunk of metal fell from 10 stories up, and now they're not squirming anymore.
I want to point to like one of the more destroyed cocoons, and then turn and look at Galdrick and go,
Slump turned him into a toothpaste tube.
Gross.
You can see him squishing his hands together going,
Look, he all comes out the top.
Fucking yuck. Gross.
I'm just like, you saved them from a fate worse than death. Well done. Put my hand on the shoulder. You're doing the Lord's work.
Yeah.
I'm still
And I absolutely mean it too.
No, you're not. What the fuck, man? I was trying to talk to you with the spider. I told you there were people.
Not anymore.
Oh my god. All right. Well, Jake, it's your turn.
I just kind of look up to the sky and I'm like, I really hope. Wait, did we? Wait, Jake's turn.
Yep.
Did we miss Lou?
Lou's turn was like the throwing the. Oh yeah, no, she was supposed to go. All right, we'll
After me?
yeah after you. Yeah. All right, Lou, why don't you just go now, and then we'll pop you back into the right order. Lou. Lou. I have a feeling her maybe microphone's dead or something.
How do you know she's even there?
They are in the same room.
Yeah, I can hear. Well, she's in the other room because I can't use push to talk because my fucking computer's broken. But I can hear her screaming in the bedroom. So definitely, she's conscious. But I think her microphone's super dead. So why don't we just go ahead and hit Jake while she sorts that out?
Okie dokie. I forgot I was frantically yelling at you guys while on the ground. What the fuck, man? Should I even be talking to it anymore? Are we just gonna? What are we doing?
Wait, talking to it? What do you mean?
I told you this already.
You said you were making friends. I don't know what the fuck that means.
I'm gonna start to get up. Look, man, I asked it questions and I gave you answers from its point of view. I thought that was sort of like a. All right, you know what? Maybe
You
that's
didn't
on
tell me he was giving. He's talking to you.
Is Spider Buddy like still there? Is it still like in communication?
There's been a lot of stuff oh yeah, sure, why not? It's like fucking Ninja Spider. So yeah, it's been dodging the fire and the debris and the assault. So yeah, it's still there.
Okay.
It's tied a little spiderweb bandana around its forehead.
Infinite ammo.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I'll have Spider Buddy just ask him how he's doing. Just ask him how's, everyone always talks about what this big spider monster is, but they never ask how the spider monster is. How's it going?
It's pretty bad and also pretty angry.
Okay, I'm just gonna shoot lightning at it.
Yeah. You don't have a line of sight to it. It's just somewhere buried in that giant house.
Do I know where Spider Buddy is?
Yeah, I'll say Spider Buddy's somewhere like around there.
All right, close enough.
Just gonna shoot at your Spider Buddy.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, where the direction that it is speaking.
Yeah, sounds good.
In a general area.
Unbelievable. I can't believe you're just gonna betray him like that.
So this is a roll to kick some ass.
Yeah, with my magic roll that I forgot.
Magic kick some ass. I don't know, it's probably plus 1,000,000. You guys have plus 1,000,000 to everything now. No, that's fine. Don't worry. All right, make success. Price to pay. You fire a bolt of lightning, fiery lightning electricity through, and you know what? It's less and less fiery because it was the fire that Tom taught you, but you've been practicing an actual lightning bolt. So the fire is subsiding and it's turning into more of a raw lightning bolt, and it blasts into the spider web. And it doesn't have too much of an effect, but you definitely do annihilate your Spider Buddy.
That'll do, buddy.
Oh, buddy.
And then he said that he was not doing great, and he was pretty angry with the dropping of his. And then.
Got him.
Oh, wait, did I hear Lou?
I am here.
Yes. What happened?
Excellent.
Discord perished.
Okay.
But I think it's resurrected. I think it's
all right, Lou, it is now technically your turn.
okay. Sorry, guys.
No problem.
So I didn't hear a bunch of stuff there. How is the spider looking, and how are the cocoon guys still wriggling? Are they okay?
They're
okay, right?
A lot of the cocoon guys have died.
Oh no!
I kind of want to look towards the sky at the keeper and just be like, I hope they weren't important to the story.
Yeah. So yeah, no, a lot of cocoon guys not doing so hot. Some of them turned into toothpaste. Some of them burned.
Toothpaste.
Yeah, it's been pretty bad.
Oh, boy.
and you can't see the spider guy. It is underneath 1,000 layers of spider web, which has been partially destroyed, partially set on fire. And Jake, I don't know if you actually said that. Jake asked his little spider buddy how the big spider guy was doing. The spider guy said, bad and angry.
Sure. That's fair. I want to do a thing where I save the remaining cocoon guys.
Okay.
So I think that's gold, friend.
Yep.
And I think I make I think about harvesting, plucking wildflowers. I just want to go into the field of spiderwebs and pick the nice little blossoms of almost dead guys.
All right, so you want to get because there are a lot of cocoons hanging from the rafters in here, and then
I want to prioritize the wrigglers.
Yeah, we'll prioritize the wrigglers, the ones that are in his nest, because he went and grabbed a bunch and dragged them to his nest. So do you want to get the ones at his nest or the ones wriggling around in the rest of the room?
Nest, I think they're the most in danger.
Yeah. Yep. So you think of plucking wildflowers, and you're looking through your gold lens, and sure enough, you see little gold buddy kind of like rub their chin a little bit, and then you like have this like image of frolicking through a field picking wildflowers, and gold buddy's like. They can't talk, but you get the idea that they fucking love picking wildflowers. And so they just kind of skip over. Well, roll to. Why don't you roll to help out? This sounds an awful lot like helping out the wrigglers.
Oh, sure. This help out is cool. Oh, I'm not good at cool.
Apparently, you're quite good at cool. And little gold buddy kind of picks up another one of their eggs from their egg basket, cracks it, and there's there's a little bicycle with a basket on the front and a pinwheel and some streamers, and they hop on the bike and they just start biking along all the spider webs and everything, and they grab onto the strands coming out of the cocoons, and I'll say gold buddy grabs 4 people by the little cocoon tails. And the spider, because the spider can't see anything, it wasn't expecting the wrigglers to suddenly start going away. So it was very busy dealing with all the shit you guys have been doing to it. And when the wrigglers start getting pulled away from its nest, it kind of sprawls and jumps and tries to grab them and pull them back. But Gold Buddy is a little bit too quick, and Lou 3 successfully rescues 4 of the cocoons.
Yay!
So
where do they land? Yeah.
It just kind of like wheels them back to where you guys are.
Okay.
Yeah, back outside the door. It wheels them outside of the whole fucking place.
Nice.
Yep. And so that's 4 rescued and 3 have died. So there's another probably 6 cocoons, wrigglers out there.
How far up on the pile are they? Like, these are the ones that are part of this massive pile?
Yeah, they're at various spots within it. Some of them are closer to ground level. Some of them are pretty high up.
Okay.
And next up is Galdrick.
So Spider still hasn't done it. He hasn't moved from that fucking nest, has he?
No, he is buried pretty deep down there.
Okay, we have the what the fuck's the word? I'm so fat. The object is secured, right? Like all the squirmies are now safe.
No, there's another 6 squirming around on his nest.
Mr. Teeny Tot?
Yeah.
Fuck him. This is an extermination mission, not a rescue.
Thanks, Lump. That was articulate and cold.
Slump? How could you?
Did you shoot a cocoon or did you shoot another burning round?
I'm shooting. I'll shoot some burning rounds.
All right. So I think this sounds a lot more like you're just trying to fucking
I'm just trying to burn it down.
Yeah. This sounds a little bit more like a kick some ass roll. So why don't you roll me some plus tough for?
Well, wait a minute. Instead of the incendiary rounds, I don't see it. Right? It's buried.
That's right. Yeah, it's way the fuck in there.
And I can see all of the 6 squirmies that are still on top, or we just know that there are 6 squirmies inside.
You can see like their feet sticking out, like some of them have been pulled inside, partly, kind of thing.
Okay. All right. You know what? I won't do Bernie then. I'm not a monster. I will. I wonder. Okay. I would like to cast some magic gun coolness.
Yep.
I want to wiggle my gun.
Yep.
I want my gun to essentially turn into like a. I want it to turn into a standing ballista, if you will.
Yeah.
And I want to aim the ballista not where the squirmies are.
Yeah.
And when I fire, I want essentially the harpoon heads, if you will, to like just shred the, this web nest.
Yeah.
So it kind of it's. It has that serrated teeth across the top, so when it goes through, it's also shredding the webs.
Okay, so this is more of a web destruction than an actual attack on the monster, right?
Yes.
Okay, so let's roll.
Like if I hit the monster, cool. If not, I'm just trying to like get some vision.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So let's roll to use some magic, and on a 10, so this is roll plus weird. Anything above a 10, you're gonna do damage to the spot. Okay. I did say above a 10.
Anything above a what?
Anything above a 10, which 10 is not above 10. 10 is equal to 10. But
so you didn't say 10 or above. Okay,
I know, but I did actually mean 10 or above. I meant a full success. So, yep. I think you wiggle the gun and these like tripods start extending from it, and the whole gun grows until into this standing ballista with this bladed harpoon on the front. And just as you're lining up for the attack, the blades on the harpoon grow an extra 12 inches.
Whoa.
I look over at Lou and wink.
Lou grimaces.
And then as you're like lining up the shot, the fucking harpoon starts to spin.
Oh shit.
Until it is full on fucking propeller blade style, it going very fast, and you fire it and it just fucking cuts a swath through the fucking spiderweb. It just annihilates a huge chunk of the spiderweb, cuts it all to shit. And freehand. Well, no, we can draw a shape. Let's draw a rectangle in this color. And no, I can't. Oh, it's supposed to have fill. Give me a fill. Give me a fill.
What do you want, like
Zip.
Phil Collins?
More like a Dr. Phil.
Oh yeah.
And I will say that huge fucking block is completely exposed. You can just see right in there. And I think like this spider, like it skins the monster's butt, and you can see the monster's butt kind of sticking into the tunnel of exposed web. And then kind of like rubs the sore spot on its butt and kind of pulls itself into the remaining area of the webbing. And
kind of just grin. I'm like, I missed you, and I kissed the harpoon.
And next up is Slump.
So now, is there like a cleared path through there?
Absolutely.
So
It's
in
like
theory,
fucking
if I
12
was
feet tall.
Yeah, so in theory, if I was to walk down there, I would be face to face or face to ass.
Yeah, pretty much. You would be face to ass with a spider trying to get deeper into its own spider webs.
Okay. I want to walk in there and I'm not even gonna bother with any attacks.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna grab it by its fucking legs and try to pull it up.
Nice.
I'm aware that I'll probably take some damage in the meantime, but I want to drag that fucking thing kicking and screaming out into the goddamn.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep, go ahead and roll to kick some ass. This is kick some ass, so you'll take some damage, but I mean, you get to roll +3 and twice and take the higher of the two, so. Yeah.
Hey, I'll take it.
Yeah, 12 is as high as it goes. So yeah, you kind of see this. It's like rubbing its butt, and you just kind of run in there, and you can see this thing desperately trying to claw its way through its own spider webs, and it's grabbing onto the strings from some of these cocoons as well, and you just fucking grab its legs, which are horribly fucking mangled from your exchange earlier, and you get a good hold, and you just start pulling. And this thing is not weak. This thing has 4 arms of its own, and it's in its home territory. So it just fucking holds on to the webbing like crazy, and it's not really moving. And then you just fucking redouble, dig your heels in, and you pull. And there's this tearing sound, like fabric being ripped, as you see this thing grabbing hold of its spider web, and you are just pulling down all the spider web that it's holding on to and dragging it out. And it does grab onto probably 3 of the cocoons on its way out.
Okay.
And those are being dragged. And when you pull it out, it goes ballistic.
Oh.
And it starts spraying venom and acid everywhere. And everybody takes 2 harm. It starts spinning, it starts spitting, it starts flailing, and this acid gets thrown all over everywhere. You see some of the hanging cocoons start getting burned, some of the cocoons it was dragging start getting burned, and you all get burned for 2 harm.
So as Slump is like holding onto these legs and this thing is flailing and spitting everywhere, you can see Slump like, you know, holding his face back and closing his eyes and scrunching up his mouth like he's trying not to get it in his face. And then you can see him turn around and look at the group and he goes,
Night time is now. Time to make the tummy gum dog go night. Night time now, please.
Yeah, and it is Jake's turn. And this thing is completely exposed now.
Okay. I can lock it down where it is, so you guys can beat the shit out of it, or I can just keep shooting it with light.
I'd lock it down where it is because this thing clearly is, with the hissy fit that it's throwing, seems to be not wanting to go back in. So, all right, sorry. It seems to want to go back in and really does not want to be outside.
Yeah.
So it's gonna I assume as soon as Slump lets go to do anything else, this thing is gonna fucking hightail it back in there.
Yeah. So
Slump thinks you should make a sticky stick to the ground.
yeah, I'm gonna go with like the hold monster.
Okay.
Whether we use the trap specific person, minion, or monster, or bar, place, or portal from the type of creature.
Yeah.
Whichever way you want that to narratively play.
Yeah.
That.
Yeah. I think probably holding it in place works more than the oh, well, you know what? I guess it doesn't really matter. So what were you thinking of making? If you had to hold it in place, what would you be thinking of doing?
Trapping the specific monster. I definitely imagine, like, if I were to sort of just, like, put a glass cup over Little Spider Buddy.
Yeah.
But I would like to put, like, a magical cup.
Yeah, no, I fucking love it.
top.
Yeah. I think this is a pretty big, this thing's a big monster. So I think it is a big fucking glass type deal to put on this monster. And you kind of rush the weave. You're getting ready to weave an encapturing kind of spell. Oh, take an experience, because that is technically a fail. And you're kind of halfway through the weave of this thing that you've never done. You don't really know what it is you're making. And then this fucking venomous acid just gets slapped in your face. And it fucks up the weave. And you end up weaving the thing, but it isn't upright. It's tipped over and it falls on you. And this giant fucking glass falls on you for 2 harm, which you get -1, right? For the
Not my fault.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. So you take 1 harm for your giant capturing glass bottle to fall on you, and then it just kind of disapparates.
Got it. Okay. Whoops.
And then next is Lou.
Well, I saw Jake do that, so I'd
Yep.
like to. Can I help out, or is that weird? Would you rather I do a thing?
Okay, yeah, no, you can help out. Yeah, you can help out.
Yeah, like help
Yeah.
him with, because it was a weave thing, right?
Yep, yeah. Yep. No, I can see how this would work. So roll to help out.
Okay, that's also cool.
Yep, absolutely. So on a mixed success, you expose yourself to trouble or danger. So I think kind of this giant glass tips over and smashes into Jake, and he takes the harm from being crushed by it. And as it's disapparating, you kind of help explain what's happening to it, how the weave is falling apart and how it wasn't set up. And I think, Jake, that gives you a +1 to your roll, bringing it to a mixed success, which is a price to pay, which was the damage. But then this thing reapparates, becomes quite solid, and then this big fucking glass dome just rolls right over top of this monster and captures it. And
Awesome.
I
I'm
think
pretty fucked up, so I'm gonna be like on the ground, knocked over for my big cup, which then teleported.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, guys, match.
And Slump, I guess like do you let go of its legs when you see this giant fucking capture ball coming on it?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. You let go, and this thing gets completely enclosed by it, and it goes fucking nuts. And it covers the inside of the glass in acid and blood and spider web, and it is going fucking bonkers in there. But because it is a good fucking weave, it can't move it. It's just trapped underneath it. And next would be Galdrick.
I'm going to actually play it a little chill, and I'm gonna look at Jake. I'm gonna say, Jake, how you feeling?
Not good, man.
All right, come here, buddy. I'm going to I'm gonna lay on hands.
Nice.
And
That's
the reason why I'm gonna lay on hands is because I always fail these, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna level up from it.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, roll
gonna
the
go ahead.
fucking yeah.
Kill Jake real quick.
Here, Jake. Here, this will make you feel all bet. There you go. Doesn't that feel good?
Wow.
Oh,
Yep.
you do always fail it.
Yep.
Jake, do you feel that? That's me leveling up.
Yeah, and you take one fucking harm, Jake, and it feels bad. It's like a searing hot iron wherever he touches you that spreads throughout your whole body, like your blood veins are carrying molten liquid hot metal throughout you, and you take one harm as it feels very, very bad.
So
Holy shit.
what happens when you get to 7 harm?
You're not at. Are you at?
No, I'm not, but I am very close.
At 7 harm, I will give
I'm
you
at 6. I'm
yeah.
at 6 right now.
Holy shit.
I will give you a small window of time to be like fucking trauma medicated, but technically 7 is dead.
Okay, I'm at 6 harm right now. And it is
Oh
not
my
looking
God.
good.
Yeah, so
Jake's
I go
arm
to-
is like dangling off.
I don't use my medical packet. I want to cast lay on hands again.
Oh, you fucking idiot.
oh my god.
And as I do it, I lean in and I whisper, "This is for Jorb."
Yeah.
It's getting dark, guys.
Finally,
Roll it up
justice.
if you want to fucking lay on hands again.
No, of course not. If you let me
Okay.
do anything else, I'll use
Oh my
my. I do
God.
have one last med gel that Kirby gave us.
Yeah.
Because I thought we were good, and I was at 5, and then that happened. Then I got worried because I forgot how many like hit points you supposed to have.
Oh God, you look like shit. Here. And I just want to like ooze some cream all over him, and I just want to like weave it in. Just here you go. Does that feel good? Does that feel nice? Tell me how nice.
No.
Does that feel good?
No.
Does that feel good? There you are. Just shh.
I don't like it.
You're technically, these are the Lord's hands on you. This is God's word.
I feel like there have been many court cases about this.
Oh my god. All right, so you
Never
heal
go to the
2.
rectory, kids. Never go to the rectory.
Oh my goodness.
All right, you heal 2 harm. You feel a bit better, but you're still in need of a hospital.
I mean, I feel violated, but I feel better.
Feel better and worse. All right, Slump, it's your turn. Get
So
a
this
very
thing's in a giant glass ball.
giant
now,
glass
right?
ball, giant, well, like half dome kind of thing. It's like a half dome that got tipped over on top of it.
Okay. So I want to basically, my idea is that I want to pick up Galdrick with his trident and spin him around like not a, what is that Olympic event where it's not shot put, it's not discus, it's not javelin, it's like a shot put on a chain.
Oh, I don't know what the fuck
hammer
that is
throw.
called. Yeah, hammer throw. Yeah.
Yeah, hammer throw. So I basically want to hammer throw Galdrick at the fucking dome
Oh,
so that he can throw
yeah.
his fucking trident through the thing because it passes through everything like fucking a knife through butter. And then he'll probably end up taking a harm or 2 from smashing his face into the goddamn dome.
No, I'm just gonna try to phase through it. Okay, how dare you?
Oh, that's smart. Yeah, okay. But then you'll be in there with the thing because you can't phase through it too.
I'm gonna phase through it twice. This is great.
Yep, that's what I want to do.
Okay,
Yes.
I like this. I think this is a complicated thing. So I'm going to have Galdrick roll. That's tough. Probably I'll let you, like, this is use magic or kick some ass or act under pressure. What do you want to do? What kind of roll does make sense to you, Galdrick?
Yeah, I want to first want to be like, there you go, Jay. What? Why are you grabbing my ankles? Why? Fuck, I don't know.
We could just do kick some ass.
Yeah. Let's just do kick some ass. I want to try to phase.
This is like phase in, stab it, phase through again.
Yeah, that all depends on his trajectory and his roll, I guess.
Exactly. So you're gonna roll kick some ass, Galdrick, and Slump. You're gonna roll help out. So you're gonna roll plus cool.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, which for me is plus weird.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, that's not bad.
Yep.
Hey.
Yep. I'll say because then with a 10, you help them without exposing yourself to danger, and that bumps his up to a 10, and that's 2 perfect successes. So I think this plan just fucking goes off without a hitch. You pick up Galdrick and you start swinging him around hammer throw style, where you're like, keeping your feet in the one spot. You get that huge momentum going, and you just let him go. And Galdrick, just before you impact this semi-sphere, you phase and you pass through it, and like fucking bullet time, max pain bullet time, you pass through the goopy acid layer of the dome that you couldn't see in, and you see this spider just going nuts in here. It's biting its legs, it's clawing at the ground, but it's all in slow motion. And at the last second, all 6 eyes just look directly at you in horror as it sees something inside the dome with it, and it doesn't have time to react. And you fucking just skewer it straight through the face with your trident. And it reaches up to try to grab you as you are impacting it, but then you just phase through the other side of the dome, and it grabs nothing.
Get fucked.
And I think this is just such a fucking, there's no way you take damage. That was too fucking cool.
I just kind of come out the other side, like immediately touching my body. I give like a thumbs up.
And you guys hear a whole lot less berserking from underneath the dome.
Just let it tire itself out, man. I'm gonna take a nap.
And I guess next, technically, it would be Jake.
I'm gonna lay here next to it.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna try to unweave it from the outside of the cup.
You
I don't know
wanna-
if it's gonna work. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna try.
You want to unweave the spider?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is something interesting. And I think at this point, time freezes again. And then Discord doesn't work.
Yeah, it do that.
Time freezes. And once again, there's your friend. Big, bleeding eyeball in the middle of his head, blurred face that you can't see. Fingers crossed, held in front of his face with that one hand. And Volos is standing there.
Well, hello, Jake. You're looking a little rough there.
Yeah, man, not great.
I see you're trying to unweave this creature. Is that what you're trying to do?
I'm gonna put up a finger and just sort of like take a breather while I'm laying on the ground. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I figure I can weave up a spider buddy. May as well be able to unweave a spider buddy. Can't be too hard, right?
Yes, that's very clever, Jake. In fact, I would say that shows a level of intelligence I hadn't thought you were capable of. So,
That seems a little backhanded, but all right.
well, Jake, I'm just saying, it takes a clever mind to think to unweave someone else's weave. And I don't think you can do it. But I can. And I could show you how for the future. If you'd like to make a deal.
How? What you need?
That's a good question. I need to get my notes. I didn't think we were going to get these deals so quickly. That's right. It's just...
It's like a shopping list.
Oh, I know.
Eggs, milk, all the souls on the planar realm.
All right, it's not there, so I need to open up my other notes. Why don't I keep this anywhere convenient? Why do I always hide my own notes? To try to keep them secret from everyone else, I think. Not that. The internet, the reception is slow here. Ah, here we go. Now, what I want, Jake, is nothing too onerous. But I want all the ink from your hackjack.
What?
Your hackjack. It's got ink. Everything around you has ink. And I need all the ink from your hackjack.
I mean, can I like just buy another one? Like I got passwords and shit saved on here. It's a chore, man.
No, the way this is going to work is hackjacks won't work for you anymore at all.
Oh God.
That's severe.
They'll work for other people, but never again for you, Jake. You've got those little Nokia phones anyways. You don't need a hackjack. This is an easy one, Jake. This isn't even a hard deal.
Listen, I'm just gonna hit you with some quick OOC. If you do this, Lou will be the only one that can use a hackjack, because Slump and I definitely don't use it.
This is the upside. I was gonna ask if I had like time to say goodbye, like if I could get it to him in like a week or two, and I was just gonna like send everything to other people so they could use it.
No, it's got to be right now, Jake, and I can unweave this creature and teach you the secrets to unweaving. It's an easy deal, Jake.
I mean, I just want to clarify a little bit.
Yes.
You'll teach me to do it,
Yes.
and that doesn't come with any, like, caveats? I can just unweave anything that's been wove?
Oh, not just anything. Probably only small things to start with, but you'll know the general technique, and you can practice.
Can I unweave this dude?
No,
Like, right now?
No. That's far beyond anything you would be capable of for the next little while, at least. But if somebody else made one of those little spider things that you make, you could probably unweave one of those. Or like a donut. You could probably unweave someone else's donut if you needed.
Alright, so there's this thing when you're like negotiating where you
Yes.
sort of like unsell yourself. I think you just unsold yourself.
Well, what if it's a
so
very
I'm
evil
solid.
donut? No, come on now.
I'm good. No, we're good. I think I really appreciate the offer. I really like hanging out with you. Our chats are good. But I can just step on a spider and eat a donut, man. So
What if I told you it was a poisonous donut coming? A dangerous, a deadly poisonous donut coming your way, Jake. And I could teach you how to unweave it. Wouldn't you like that? Or a very venomous little spider. I could teach you how to unweave that too.
I don't want to pry too much, man, but like, do you get lonely and just need to talk sometimes? Because you can just call me up and say, hey.
I mean, would that be okay? What time's good for you?
No. I mean, honestly, wait, can I move right now? Like, am I, like, is time frozen?
Time is frozen. You can move a bit, but it's not like you're free to just stroll around and hang out.
But like, if this happened in the middle of combat.
Combat would just be basically frozen.
Yeah, I mean, like, shit, man, you sort of lock it down when you call, so, you know.
But I
just
tried
pop
to be
in.
polite.
Yeah, see, like, you know enough to begin with. Don't even worry about it, man. My schedule is pretty wide open. I mean, if you call me up and I'm taking a shit, I'll be like, yeah, give me a minute. But, you know, otherwise, yeah, just stop in and say hi. And I think I'm going to pass on the unweaving donuts for now. You know, put it on the back burner, table it, workshop it, all that stuff.
All right, but when that deadly donut comes, don't you come running to me.
No, you know what? We'll laugh about it. I'll be sick as a dog, but I'll be like, oh, that man, he called it. Got him. Yep.
Remember that time I told you about the donuts?
Sure did. And I'll be, you know, sick as a dog and be like, oh, that guy, he nailed it.
All right, Jake. Well, another time perhaps when you need something else a bit more. Tell you what, as a parting gift, I'll give you this.
And he kind of moves the hand that doesn't have crossed fingers, and you heal one harm.
All right. Thanks, dude.
Gosh.
Oh, no problem. For my good friend Jake Marshall, anything. I only want us to become good friends, Jake. Good friends.
All right. Love you. Bye.
I love you, bye.
And time resumes.
So I'm still going to try to unweave it. And I think Lou's just going to watch me flop around like a fucking idiot outside this cup for a little while.
So I think at that point, yeah, like you try to unweave it and you're just like grasping at anything that feels like ink. Like, oh shit, is that ink? Oh, no, yeah. Was that ink? Yeah. And then you grab onto something that's definitely ink and you just try to like pull on it and it just slips out of your hands. And Lou, you see strands of white ink from the spider on the inside kind of coming out. And Jake, every now and then, he grabs one and he moves his hand and it manipulates a little bit, but then it just kind of slips through his hand as he is not successfully unweaving it.
Oh, wow.
But you feel like in maybe a situation of less direness, you might be able to help him find out where the ink is and when it's successfully moving.
In the universe we live in, is that like taboo or weird to see a thing being unwoven, or it's totally fine and normal?
I don't think you know.
It's just a...
It's
Yeah.
not normal.
Yeah. You
But
don't,
I don't
know,
know
but
that.
you don't
Yeah. Okay.
know.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, yeah. Now, no successful unweaving, but I will say that now the seed has been planted that maybe you'd be able to figure it out between you and Lou. And next is Lou's turn.
So the spider is in the glass,
Yeah.
not moving.
Well,
Okay.
not moving a lot. It's still moving in
Not
there.
movable.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, it can't flip the glass off.
That's right.
itself.
Yeah, that's part of the trapping thing is that it is fucking stuck in there.
I think I would like to. Is it kind of like a magnifying glass? Kind of? Probably, right? The
Yeah,
top
no,
of the
it's
glass?
it's
Probably exactly like a magnifying glass.
yeah, it's convex. It could, well, but it's also covered in goop on the inside. Like you can't see him in there.
Oh, that's true. I was
Yeah.
gonna try and do the
Totally.
burning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then instead I'm just gonna go, it's already in an enclosed space.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go back to the bug bomb and think about like poisonous gases that are good at killing the spider guys.
Yeah, you got it. I think at this point, little Lou 3 is like you look and Lou 3 is like just sitting on top of the semi-dome, picking their nose. They don't have a nose. They don't have any facial features, but they're doing an emotion that looks like they would be picking their nose. And then you think of a bug bomb, and they apparate that basket of eggs. They pull out an egg and they just kind of like drop it through the top of the dome. It just passes right fucking through.
Nice.
And you hear a pop, and sure enough, you hear the spider getting real upset again. And then you hear nothing.
Okay. Do you need any rolls related to that?
No.
Okay.
No, that one was just a, well, why don't you roll to use magic and we'll see if anything bad also happens. Like it definitely works, but.
Use magic is weird. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah, full success. No, nothing bad happens. It just fucking, that's a 10, so it just fucking drops an egg in there. You hear a psh, and then you hear scramble, 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 and then nothing.
Okay.
And you guys start to get the distinct impression that the spider under the dome, it's dead.
Oh.
Okay, good. I was gonna ask.
Yeah, you get that definite suspicion that was very much a, oh shit, kind of scramble. And
I look at Jake and I go, try to make friends.
Slump clapping his little hands together. Huge hands together.
His huge fucking lunchbox hands together. Yep.
I'll just knock on the glass, like tap, 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 tap.
Nothing.
Well,
Friends? You want Slump to num the spider?
oh yeah,
Spider?
shit.
Tummy gum dog.
Yeah, kind of crabby.
Yeah, I'll get through my go through my bag, and I have a spider sealing nail.
Yep.
I have several. And if someone can get the, I'll pull the nail out so everyone can see it. Yeah, man, pop that fucking lid off, and well, wait, shit. I guess I can do it. I'll unweave my own lid.
Yeah, no, it just fucking disappears, and this like big pile of goop, all the stuff that was stuck to the inside, just like is suspended in the air for a minute, and then with a great sloppy splash goes all over the ground and the dead spider.
Slump is licking his lips.
Slump is the only thing that could ever find that fucking appetizing.
I'll tiptoe my way through to sort of avoid a lot of the slop.
Yep.
Find a soft spot between the plates and just poke it with the nail and bang it in, and then sort of step back and motion to it and let Slump have at it.
When you slip the nail in, it just fucking passes right through its fucking flesh, no problem. And then the whole thing just falls into ash.
Holy shit.
Oh fuck. Does it always do that?
That's a good nail.
You haven't actually,
works?
you haven't done this many times. The first time was actually in episode 1. And
Shit.
Jake actually wasn't there for that.
There
With
you go,
the
okay.
with the electric monkey, after you blew it to shit and killed it, you stuck a nail in it and it just fell to ash.
Well shit. So is all the ink just gone?
It's a good question.
I kind of shrug. I'm like, fuck is ink?
I'll just turn around and look at Lou, I guess.
Yeah. I'm gonna take a look
Yeah.
just with my regular.
Yeah,
Regular
the white ones, yeah. No, there's no more ink. It is completely gone.
That's it. This warehouse is clear.
Nailed it.
Oh wow.
Very good.
Okay.
How are
It
the
is.
how are the remaining cocoon people?
They are. Oh shit. So
Yeah, are the spider
Forgot about those ones, didn't you?
yeah, that's kind of I didn't think that through when I designed this. Boy, I did say 5 stories up, didn't I?
Oh no!
You guys are in for one of the worst experiences I think you're ever gonna experience.
Raining man.
Yeah.
Oh, all of its wet goes away too.
Yeah. So
Can I? If they start to fall, can we react though? Can I ask Golden Person to leave?
I
me to
immediately walk
make it-
outside as soon as these things begin to fall or show any sign. I'm like, no.
Big nope.
As they start to fall, you can see Slump is like his eyes are darting around as he's trying to look for the smallest cocoon. You can see him opening his mouth wider.
oh my god. Okay, so I think Jake, you want to do anything?
I can give Slump the ability to do something beyond human limitation.
Okay,
Nice.
so all right.
Just open his jaw really wide.
Yes.
So I'm
Either-
going to give Slump as much super speed as I possibly can. I don't care how it happens. I don't care if he has fucking thrusters out of his ass. Just he's Slump fast now.
Okay. Okay, so I
Is
think
there any more information provided with that towards Slump?
Well, I mean, I'm doing the magic. I'm hoping that you'll catch some of them, but
Okay.
I'm going to do the magic part. Everyone
He's
else can
gonna
do the
eat.
talking.
He's gonna eat all.
yeah, no, Slump
Yep.
is just really, really, really fast now.
Okay.
And so I think Gold Buddy is kind of darting in and around Slump and trying to catch the ones with a big trampoline so that they bounce once and then hit the ground kind of hard, but not fatally hard. I'll say probably 50-50. Half of them, not 30-30-30. 33% of them get bounced to safety. 33% of them fall to their death. And 33% of them fall into Slump's mouth. Some of them, that kind of saves them, they get a big bite and then fall to the ground not dead. And some of them get bit dead. Some of them just get some of them get a mighty Slump bite, and that's the dead for them now.
Perfect. Excellent. Excellent.
So 50-50 living and dead. Some of them dead from hitting the ground. Some of them dead from getting a mighty Slump bite.
So that's three alive. new
Oh no,
guys?
it's like 20 alive, 20 dead.
Oh, I thought it was just this.
Yeah,
this
no,
one left.
it's like this whole fucking ceiling is hanging with them. The spider
Oh,
had a
that
lot
is
more plans.
upsetting. Yeah.
Spider had a lot more plans. Yeah, so no, a lot of people die.
Oh my god.
I don't like the way you said that because we saved a lot of people.
You did save
It's a half full.
it's if you saved a lot of people, then by definition a lot of people died too. Okay, there you go. Enjoy your victory.
Excellent.
I'm grinning from ear to ear.
Should we go tell Kirby, or should we go find the Tommy Gum Dog lady and Slump can turn her head into an up?
I kind of think. Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say I can call Sheriff Barfsworth.
Yeah.
I don't know if he had I think he had a phone. Yeah.
You got a hack jack.
Everyone has hack jacks. It's space.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Yeah, I'll call him.
This doesn't work.
Oh, tack.
You fixed yours. Everybody else's is broken.
Stupid. I'm just gonna wander around the building.
I hate this game. Can we? Yeah, can I like start just ripping open cocoons and seeing if people are okay?
Yeah, it's a lot of like factory workers or general townsfolk in various states of injury, but none of them are life-threatening. None of them are in too bad a shape. They were deliberately kept alive and healthy to be held as hostages in human shields.
Oh.
Yeah.
Here, I thought maybe there was like some sort of like fucking redemption arc.
No.
Nope.
I don't know. Fuck that guy. Fuck that spider.
Yeah, no. Spider was designed for one purpose.
You're welcome, citizens. The law has saved you.
That's right.
That's
Trust
true.
your local law officials, everybody.
That other pile, they're napping.
Don't look over there.
That's the nap pile.
Yeah, okay, you start carving and pulling them out, and they're like, where's the spider? Where's the spider? What happened? How'd you get it? How'd you save us? We're all dead. Oh no, where's the spider go?
Spider's dead.
I don't believe
You're
you.
welcome.
I don't believe you. It's gonna come back.
I turn around and I like wait, it's all ash now.
Yeah.
Shit.
Is
Listen.
there a pile of ash?
Is there a pile of ash?
It is disappearing quite quickly, but there is a small pile of ash left.
I point to the very small pile of ash. I'm like, it's dead.
That doesn't make any sense. That's a pile of ash. That's a giant spider monster. Where's the spider monster? It's gonna kill us.
Listen.
I'm
all
not
you
gonna
need to
listen.
know. Listen.
No, it's
all
gonna
you
kill
need.
us.
Listen, I
I
slap.
don't know who you. Oh my god.
Listen to me.
Okay.
Snap out of it.
Yeah.
You were in a cocoon a couple minutes ago.
Mhm.
You're no longer in a cocoon. How about we focus on that?
Yeah, that feels good, but it's just gonna put me back in a cocoon again.
It's not gonna put. Do you seek it? How many times have you been put into a cocoon?
That's like 5 times. Like it puts me in a cocoon.
Have you ever thought about not going to work when it's surrounded in spider webs?
Well, they're not gonna pay me if I don't go to work.
Oh my god, you deserve to die.
They're not going to pay you if you get.
Listen, I gotta provide for my family. I got 18 kids to look after.
How you going to do that if the Tommy Gum Dog eats your face off?
Well, the law keeps killing it, and then it comes back, and it puts me in a cocoon.
The law keeps killing it. Other people that
Yeah, they kill it like 100 times. Well, they kill it about 5 times. And then each time I go to work and I get put in a cocoon. 6 times. Well, yeah. Well, I mean, show me the proof. The other times there was like a big dead spider. I see nothing here.
Well, nothing. I wasn't gonna say it.
That doesn't make any sense. How could you kill it gooder if it ain't even here? I don't believe you. You're full of shit. Who are you? How'd you get in here? What's your name?
I slap him again.
Oh God.
I want to look like at the goop, the spider, the goop, and I want to put my hand on his shoulder and just be like, listen, just remember one thing. And I want to use angel wings and teleport him inside the nest.
Oh God. So the nest is like quickly disintegrating and falling apart too.
God damn it. Never mind. Never mind. Never fucking mind.
I think you do that and like all this weird goopy ashy like spider web starts falling all around you. It's like, oh my god, it's gonna. Oh wait, what'd you do? Why'd you do this to me?
Because you don't shut up. What's your name?
Quickly.
What's your? You know your name? You don't know your name?
Jonna.
Jonna. What's your last name, Jonna?
9.
Where are you from?
I'm from Grumpy House.
What are the name of your 14 kids?
It was 18 kids. And
what number are your 18 kids? Who's the oldest?
Toxic.
Who's the youngest?
Toxic 18.
Good save.
Listen, I got 18 kids. I don't have time to name them all. A lot of fucking kids to try to name.
Just one birthday, lump them all in. Fuck it.
I know exactly what order they were born in. I know who's the oldest and who's the youngest.
I just start walking back towards Slump. I'm like, I'm done with this one. Slump, are you hungry?
Oh no.
So as Slump walks past fucking Jonna 9, he gestures a gigantic fucking cucumber finger towards the guy's crotch and says,
You should wear a condom.
Combo.
I wanted 18 kids though. That was on purpose. I want one for every day of the week.
There's 18 days
I
in the week.
slowly turn my head when he says that.
I can't count very good.
I want to wiggle my gun. And you said there were rafters 5 stories in the air.
Yeah, I did.
I want to fire a shot so it lands on the top side of the rafters and fire at his feet and transport him up there.
You like fire up and he's like, oh my god, oh, why would you do that? And then you shoot underneath his feet and he just like falls through it and you're like oh fuck, oh my, what'd you put me up here for? Help,
there's another spider down here. Find your way home.
Why would you put me all the way up here? I'm afraid of heights. Oh god.
Don't worry about that. Listen, just there's another spider down here, I think, so you can find your way home from up there.
That doesn't make any sense. I can't. All right.
You're welcome. Remember, the law saved your life. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. All right. Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
What's your
Hello?
name? What's your name?
The law.
Okay, thank you, law. Thank you, the law.
The law.
Hey, Mr. Teeny Tot.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hi.
Hello? Mr. Teeny Tot?
Slump?
Hello?
Slump? Hey!
Hi.
Hey, hello?
Mr. Teeny Tot?
Hello?
Huh?
You guys, did you deal with the spider yet?
Jonna?
Yeah.
Hi.
Hello?
Hello?
Hey!
Hi.
Hi.
Hey!
What's going on? Why are we doing this?
I don't know, but I'm
Hello?
on board.
Let's go talk to little Kirby Pants.
Oh, that sounds like a good idea. Let's do that. Okay, listen, we're gonna clear the area. Just find your. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's go. Just walk away.
Okay.
You guys, no. How do I get down? How do I? Toxic.
Yeah, he's gonna die. He's probably gonna die. But if he can't find the door that obviously connects to the rafters up there, he probably deserves it.
Yeah. Bye.
There's stairs right on the wall. Yeah, I don't know why
There's
he's
stairs
so worried.
right there.
They're right there.
So
It's like he doesn't even work here. He's probably lying.
he doesn't work here.
All right, you guys are heading to Kirby?
No, I want to open this door.
That's what? Oh, wait, what?
Which door?
The door I'm at.
Wow,
You
snippy.
leave-
To the boardroom.
again? Did you leave the party again?
Check it out.
Oh.
Jake, where'd you go?
And
Jake,
here's
stop
the
leaving.
other spider.
I'll remove the rafters since they're not really serving much of a purpose anymore. There we go.
Ah!
Yeah. Yeah, it opens up pretty much no problem.
What's in here?
That's a break room. A bunch of cups of coffee and a little mini fridge and some nudie poker cards.
Taking those.
Is there a first aid kit?
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, there would be. Yeah, sure. There's a first aid
Is
kit.
that? Sorry if that's crappy, because I'm not exactly in the room.
No, I think that's a solid point. Absolutely, there would be a first aid kit in there. You got another pack of med goop.
Bam. I'm gonna look for the MSDS on the wall and find the page that was most recently opened, so I know what the chemicals are in the water. What are they?
Oh, it's
no. Are there snacks?
Are there snacks? Yeah, in the mini. Yeah, there. I mean, you could open the mini fridge.
Yeah, I'll open the mini fridge.
Yeah, there's like there's a old sandwich in there, and there's a Kit Kat bar. Kit Kat, if you're looking to sponsor anyone. There's also fuck. What are some other? There's like Ichiban noodles in there. Ichiban, if you're looking to sponsor, and
Sunny
there's
D.
Sunny D and a Coca-Cola.
Oh, God.
Coke, Sunny D, first one to at me can sponsor.
Literally
the stream.
all of those companies you said are ass.
Well, they've got a lot of money, and I have no scruples. So,
Okay, fair.
I'll take that delicious Kit Kat because everyone needs a break.
And you take a little break. You take break yourself off a piece of that Kit Kat bar, and it's tasty.
What's the thing where they tell you, break me off a piece of that? Cease and desist. Yeah. I'll just take all the snacks and the cards and I'll leave.
All right. You got some snacks and some inappropriate cards.
Should we go? So now that Ellie is probably weak again, right?
Yeah, that's what Slump was thinking. That's why Slump was wondering if we could talk to Schmerby or go find the tummy gum dog.
Let me unzip the universe again and poke through.
That's a good idea.
You want to look at the room?
Show me Ellie.
Does the spell say you can look at people? Or is it just places?
Hold on.
Because that's important. I wouldn't doubt it if it said people, because this game is fucking broken for balance.
So it's sort of going to nerf this, but then completely imbalance it again because it says place or time.
Ooh, that's cool.
Wow. All right.
Observe another place or time.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I would like to look in the room where I last saw her.
Yeah.
At the time of death of the spider.
Fucking overpowered garbage. Nerf monster of the week. What the fuck? All right, use some magic. Let's see if you can get a look. You're gonna need a full success. You need a 10+ to have this fucking work.
Yeah, because he's not gonna fucking hit a 12 right now. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, thank God.
I would like to help out.
I know
Plus
it.
one.
Motherfuck.
I would
right.
like to help out for the first time this entire campaign.
All right, roll plus cool. Mother effing.
I'm like, I look at, I don't know what you do. Let me just rub your shoulders a little bit. You look,
Yeah,
you look a little.
All right. So I will say, so on a mixed success, you give them +1. That gives you your 10. So you're about to look into the past in a place at a thing that you know exactly to look for.
Mm-hmm,
Yay!
mm-hmm.
And it's because it's that shoulder rub feels real good. But you sprain your thumb, Galdrick, in doing it, and you take no harm, but your thumb feels bad now.
Ow, my tummy too.
And Jake, the weave was not going great. This is a really complex one, and you started to get that kind of pressure feeling of Volos about to make contact to help you out. But then that shoulder
Do it
rub,
myself.
and that shoulder rub just loosens up your shoulders, and this weave just comes out, and you unzip that iris again, but it's like old-timey sepia tone.
It's a fucking player piano. In the
Exactly. Yeah, it's a little bit sped up, and there's a player piano in the background, and fucking Ellie's got like a painted on mustache, and she's doing a little jig. No, you see Ellie though. She's looking. She's finished her sandwich, and she's finished her Gatorade or Powerade or whichever one I say. I don't know. They can both sponsor me. And then she looks distressed, and then all of a sudden she just collapses and falls to the floor, completely comatose.
Holy
But
shit.
she's only comatose for maybe 10 seconds, and then you see her just barely start pulling herself up, and the look on her face is absolute rage, like just furious beyond belief, but she doesn't have the strength to move. She's just laying there, and then the image fades.
Cool. I'm gonna tell everybody that.
Oh, nice. So wait, you can go back. You can see back in time then too?
Hey man, that's fucking new one to me.
That's amazing.
It's a new one to the DM too. The fucking stupid game.
Well,
What are-
Slump think we should go. While she's all little baby curl up on the floor, she won't even crawl that far when Slump goes.
That does make sense. I don't want to walk through the. Although we can put on some weird faces and different clothes.
You already have
Well-
the melted face putty faces on.
On this
Yeah,
whole
Yeah,
time?
the whole time.
Wow, yucky.
And now wouldn't that well, I mean, I guess it depends because Garvin's cool with us, but we are there to kill one of his lackeys. So I don't know if we're gonna, because the thing that basically I figure we have a couple of issues. We could go in there as ourselves because Garvin knows us, but then if he knows that we fucking killed Ellie, he's gonna be pissed. Or we can go in there with a melty clay masks on, and he won't know that it's us. But the butlers will probably be on a heightened sense of alert when they see these fucking weird melty face people coming in. Probably the sort of thing that they're supposed to investigate.
Well, I guess we're doing inside a character. The room that she's in, if I recall, has a terrace. So we can literally
yeah.
just go up outside, and I've gone in and out of it before, and I didn't lock that shit, but it's possible someone else did. But we could totally just walk in, I can fucking nail her in the face, you can eat her, and then we can just hop back out of the terrace and peace out.
Okay, sure. Sounds
How do we
fun.
get up on the terrace?
I'm just gonna like double-handed, like do the Will Smith jazz hands at Slump.
Right, good call.
Slump doesn't understand, but he's clapping his big meat hand.
Yeah, you got it, buddy.
I just kind of look up like he's adorable.
Y'all ready to roll?
Let's do it.
Okay,
You want
so
to
you
take one of
guys
these
are.
trains?
The trains look. Oh, actually, they were gooed down. Now they're working. Well, they're not gooed down, but they're pretty cold and turned off. Also, the track's going the wrong
so
direction.
when this thing died, I have a question actually.
Yeah.
Maybe a little. Don't hate me. Since we killed this thing and its spider webs deteriorated and turned to ash.
Yeah.
Did all of the spider webs in the town turn to ash? Is the town now web free? Because when we entered the town, this town looked like shit.
Yep. You go outside and
freeze out.
all the webs that were on all the bushes and everything, they're gone.
Holy smokes.
I came from one fucking jizz happy spider. Shit.
My
Yep.
God. Why'd you have to say it like that?
This seems like it would be a good tool for selling the town on getting rid of the spider. On us having gotten rid of it.
Yeah. All right, let's go find this bitch.
Yeah.
All right, you want to go to Garvin's mansion?
Yep.
Did I ever get my anti-mind reading thing?
Yeah, you guys got your shitty, somewhat mind defensing Magneto helmets.
I put on my Magneto helmet. Let's do this.
I put on a Magneto helmet and then my baseball cap on top of my Magneto.
Slump does the same thing except with a door banger.
Perfect. And I put a scarf on top of mine. Do we have... Oh, and I want to not be wearing law stuff also.
All right, you guys want to change out of your law stuff and into your normal stuff?
Oh, yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Okay.
Smart.
And how about melted putty faces? Yes or no?
I kind of want to keep this face on, fellows, just in case. If somebody walks in and sees us kill Ellie.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, fuck it, right? What's it gonna hurt?
So you want to walk into the mansion with the melted faces on?
Just
Well, I
up to
mean-
the terrace.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Yeah, I was gonna
Oh, you're
I don't
gonna
wanna go
enter
in.
from the outside? You're gonna enter from the terrace outside?
That's the idea,
yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Because if I recall correctly, they didn't have butlers in that room.
Yeah, not the first time.
Very quick, don't let them draw stuff while we're not looking.
All right, you guys need to get moved down to that terrace.
Oh, this mansion is so scary. I don't want to be here.
And some of this shit's been tidied up. And where the fuck did Galdrick go?
Probably top left. Yeah, top left because I was getting the book.
I don't see your icon. I'm gonna give you.
I pulled him down.
Oh, perfect. Thank you. So yeah, you guys make your way through town, and all the spider web is gone, and the people start poking their heads out of the buildings, and they're wondering what the fuck, because they've seen this thing die a couple times, but they've never seen the spider web go away. And
As we pass those guys, I'd like to be like, "Oh wow, did you see those law fellows that did all the good stuff? Wow, that law is very good."
yep.
Yeah.
Hooray, law!
Slump vaguely understands like the purpose of what we're doing, so every now and then he'll walk up to a random passerby and just put his face right up to theirs and go, "Yeah!"
Yep. All right. Awesome. And you guys make your way to Garvin's mansion. Looks basically the same as before. There was a little bit of spider web on it, and there's no spider web on it anymore. And you go to the second floor terrace. And you guys can get up there, but how are you getting up there? I assume Slump throws you all.
Yeah, that's probably what
Then
I
how does
imagine.
Slump get up?
I'll
Door
do angel
bangers.
wings. I've been up there.
Okay, yeah, sure. Let's roll the angel wings.
And I could also like magic them up, I guess. Because the angel wings can go bad, right?
Yeah,
Like,
but
that
so can the
be a-
magic. I think magic.
My angel wings will not go bad. I've already failed one. There's no way I'm getting 2 experience in one day. All right, let's be real here.
How many is it to level up? 5 or 7?
5.
Right, let's put it this way. At the beginning of the session, he's like, maybe make it. Some of you guys already. I've leveled 3 times.
Oh wow!
Fuck yes.
All
I am
right.
so happy right now. You guys thinking I would be sad about this? I'm not. I am happy. I have leveled up this thing, and I got another fuck. I feel like slumping day one.
Well, he's busy fucking up. Everyone
Yeah.
else is already up here. Me and Lou. Can we look through the door? I imagine it's a glass like terrace door.
Yep.
Is she in there on the ground?
Yeah.
Oh
All
my
right.
god!
Is the door open?
Yeah.
Can I just walk over and put the nail in her face and hit it with the butt of my gun?
Oh my god. Oh my
upsetting.
god. What the fuck?
This from Squeamish Jake. Are you fucking kidding me?
He is on a dark
And
path.
if he tries to go into the fucking room, Slump is gonna grab him by his collar.
Well,
and
this is
yank
the
him.
thing is that, like, so we've got two big things to resolve here.
Yeah.
You guys didn't get teleported where you thought you were going to get teleported because the wings
did
failed.
he use the wings with all of us?
Just
Or
you
just
two.
himself?
Just you. Just
me and
Slump
No,
and
the wings failed. I did a 6.
Yeah. So they.
So it just fails. It doesn't take us anywhere. It just completely fails. It just fizzles. On a 7 to on a mixed success, it says you on a mixed success, you don't quite manage it. You are either all separated or you just appear in the wrong place. It's only on a mixed. And if it fails, it just fails.
Nice.
Yeah, we've done failed
Awesome.
wings
That
before.
is the best
That's
option.
awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, we've done failed wings before.
Yeah. Okay. Just doesn't fucking do anything then.
Yeah.
I'm
so
like, I'm tired.
So basically, my idea is to put Galdrick on Slump's shoulders and use all 4 of his armed door bangers to fucking propel himself up.
All right, sure. I mean, I just want to know how you guys got there. I don't want to make it too much of a thing. So yeah, you guys are up there. You guys are all fucking up there.
And if
Excellent.
you guys want to stop me from, executing Ellie, that's fine.
Well,
But
Slump,
I've literally
Slump
been
doesn't
privy to torture, so
Yeah, Slump doesn't necessarily want to stop you. He just wants the whole group to be involved. So he looks at Jake and like puts his hand on the back of his collar and says,
Slump doesn't want to have to put a leash on you.
Whoa.
Naughty boy.
I'll just turn around with like the nail and the gun held by the barrel.
Slump like holding Jake's by the back of the collar like a parent holding an excited child at Disneyland, turns around with his big pie face and looks at the rest of the group and says,
Now, does the whole family want to go and smack a nail into Miss Smelly's face?
I'll just mime it like I'll hold the nail in front of my chest like that with the gun.
I mean, not really, if I'm honest. That sounds pretty gross.
Okay, everyone agrees. Go ahead,
Yep.
Jake.
Well, I mean, Lou, do you want to talk to her? I think she's pretty fucked up. I don't know if she can talk.
That's a great question. What could we get out of? Oh, we want to know her grilled cheese recipe before we totally annihilate her.
Oh fuck, I forgot that shit. Solid. All right. I'm gonna check
But
the door
real
and see if it's
quiet,
open.
like, yeah.
Is the door open?
Yeah.
All right, yeah. I'll just open the door, and I probably wouldn't be able to easily drag her, but hey, Slump,
Uh-huh.
you want to bring her like away from that door over here so we can conversate?
Uh-huh.
Cool.
So Slump would bring her basically back towards the terrace, but not close enough that it would logically make sense that she could stick her fucking face out and scream for help.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's good. That's
Sure.
good right
Yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah. Okay. Yep. And
she
she's like
speak?
fucking dead weight.
Is she protesting or speaking at all?
Yeah, she's like, no, don't touch me.
Shh, hush, little baby.
I'll kill you.
Don't say a word.
I'll kill you.
Jake's gonna smack a nail into your face.
It's a fucked up thing. Just, I'll kill you.
No. Shh.
I'll kill you.
No. Shh. Hush now.
Slump is gonna use Sue. Yep.
Yeah, and she's
Yep.
like, I'm gonna kill you.
Lou says, I know you're in a very bad way, but we can help you. Why don't I'll make you a snack. Do you want I can make you a sandwich, like a tuna or grilled cheese or something?
You guys can't make you can't make a grilled cheese you can't make a grilled cheese.
Well, then tell us how, and then we'll make it
Elena.
exactly how you like it.
You'll never have a grilled cheese again.
Oh man. That's
I
a
look
bummer
over
of
at
a thing
Jake
to
and do
say.
the 300 wife thing, and I just like slowly nod my head, like, do it.
Yeah. No, that's a messed up thing to say. That's a messed up thing to say. You, little guy, you're messed up.
Yeah, I am.
You want? I mean, you just put the cheese in the sandwich and toast it.
What kind of
And do you want to totally say all the things?
what kind of cheese?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, it's basically just cheese and some bread, and she toasts it real good.
So now we know exactly how to make the sandwich?
No. I
No.
mean, like, she doesn't go into how many minutes on how many sides and cut it like this and this thick of cheese and this type of bread.
I'd like to ask her all those things.
Manipulate someone. Yeah, there's a role for that. Manipulate someone.
What's that modifier?
That is plus charm.
Can I like help out in fiction? I assume she knows what a sealing nail is.
She does not.
Oh, never mind. I'm just holding up fucking hardware like an
Yep.
idiot.
Yeah.
She really thinks you're gonna put an actual nail just into her head for no reason. Like it won't kill her.
Yeah, you guys have never sealed a weaver before. Okay, so on 7 and 9 they'll do it, but only if you do something right now to show that you mean it. Like, what should
Slump can help with that.
What are you gonna do?
Nice.
I want to roll to dominate mind and have her pull her fingernail.
That's what
Yep. Oh yeah.
to show that we mean it is to show we're
Oh.
definitely gonna make her the sandwich. Not that we're gonna like kill her otherwise.
Oh no, to show that we mean it is that if she doesn't tell us, Slump is gonna make her do all sorts of horrible things to herself. Yep, that's the convince we're going with here. If we're just like, oh, we'll kill you, then she'll be like, well, then kill me. But if I'm like, hey, I'm gonna make you get a fucking letter opener from the desk and smack your teeth out with it, I think she'll probably have a change of heart.
All right, you do that, and she tells you it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what kind of bread, doesn't matter what kind of cheese.
Okay.
What? Okay.
Was
I
there
mean, I
anything-
get it. I like any grilled cheese also.
I mean, for real, right? Second peanut butter jelly, grilled cheese, fucking. But like, out of character, is there anything that we're fucking forgetting because we had a little bit of time off? That
Oh
we
yeah.
needed from this woman before I toast.
I know you guys wanted the grilled cheese. I don't know. I think that was just about it. That I can remember. That was about it. If we forget something, I'll say that you guys, like, if you retroactively say, oh shit, we needed this information, then you can just retroactively have it. Like, this is your moment to remember those things. And if you just fucking forget it for whatever reason, like, your characters wouldn't have forgotten. So you can retroactively
you.
get that information.
Nice.
Okay, rad.
Yep.
I want Slump to look at her and say,
Any last words, Miss Smelly with your tummy gummed?
You just wait. I'm gonna get you.
You wait till you see what you got coming next. Shh, 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 shh. No more tears. Only
Hey, Lou?
dreams.
Yeah.
Could you hit me with eyeballs? I want to try some ink shit.
Okay.
So I've seen Tom do this interrogation before. Can
Yeah.
I attempt the interrogation?
Oh, yeah.
And just
That's right. We want to ask what their organization is and stuff.
yeah. So like I could ask, or the way I imagine it, I'm not. You correct me on this one. Is he literally just like fucking reads their minds, like locks them in a chair and Kylo Ren's their brain, right?
It kind of like that, except it's like pulling strands of ink out of them, and the ink contains the information. And he was trying to do that and failing on it for the most part.
Oh, I thought he was only failing because of like the blockage, like the anti-weaving, anti-unweaving.
It's kind of a combination of he didn't have a seer to help
Tom
him.
just suck.
Hey,
No.
Tom was all by himself. Okay, he did a pretty good job for being by himself. No,
Okay, yeah.
he failed because he didn't have a seer to help him. There is no natural weave to take information out of people. It's specific every time for like the kinds of information that you want. So with you
Hey,
and
Goldrick.
Lou, you could definitely take some information out.
I think, yeah, if I do the weaving,
Yeah.
Lou does the seeing,
Yeah.
Slump does the holding, and
Yeah.
Goldrick does the talking, I think we're good.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
You guys want to try that?
Yep.
Sure.
Lou's gonna hold her hand, though.
I mean, I
Yep.
don't know if this hurts. I mean, I
You've
guess I've seen
you've
it done.
never seen it hurt anyone. There's never any discomfort.
Have I
It's
ever
lit-
seen it happen at all, though?
Lou has never seen it happen. Jake
Yeah,
has seen it
she's
happen a
nervous.
bunch. Yeah.
All right. Well, I can sort of like comfort Lou a little bit and just let her know, like,
Yeah?
it's a little weird. I mean, it wasn't me doing it; it was Tom doing it, but it doesn't hurt at all. So you know, don't worry.
Oh,
And
okay.
if she doesn't tell us anything, so I'm gonna crush her hands one by
Then it hurts.
Okay, so roll to use magic at advantage, Jake.
Oh, I leveled up, so my roll is good now.
Oh, did you get like a +1 to a weird or whatever?
Yup.
Fucking nice. It can never go above a +3 though, right? I think.
Oh.
Well, it is +3. That's the maximum stat.
Oh
Then
yeah, yeah.
plus
But then the +1.
Super-
Yeah. Okay. So you get the absolute highest, most insane roll that these dice could ever fucking roll with the 16.
Yes.
Damn, man. There was legitimately information I was going to hold off except for a perfect roll or assistance from Volos. But that is an insane fucking roll. So,
Leave me alone, Mom. I can do
basically,
myself.
yeah. What information do you want?
Let's start with the stuff that you weren't going to tell us.
Yeah.
No,
it's a
you
good-
gotta
good
know
plan.
what to ask.
Ah, damn it.
And there were just gonna be questions that I wasn't gonna answer.
Yeah, I guess everyone just sort of like throw in, I guess, first a name of their organization.
This one's tough because technically phase ones don't get that information.
Holy shit.
But because she's been around other phases, she does have the information. She just doesn't know she has it. So you're taking information that she didn't know she had and wasn't supposed to have. This was the big one that I was not going to give you without outside assistance.
Oh, thanks, Dice.
And you get the name of the organization. And it is the Eresh Kigal. I just typed it out in Roll20.
Oh, thank you. I spelled that so bad.
Yeah, nope, that wasn't at all what I wrote down.
I'm just like 2 words with some apostrophes.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, yeah, so shit. If anyone else thinks of anything, just pop in, but
what if any does she anticipate is Garvin's weakness?
This one she does know. It is Orinda.
Oh.
hey, same hat.
You get the sense that Orinda is that she could stand toe to toe with him, and she doesn't agree with what he's doing.
Wow.
So she knows that. She's seen the interactions and she's seen Orinda's power. So she is pretty certain that Orinda is Garvin's weakness.
Interesting.
You know, this is really starting to get complicated. I liked it when she was just a thing.
Commentary. How do we get around the house safely?
Garvin thinks that you're just like shitty phase ones looking to climb up the ladder, and he doesn't give a shit about that. So like,
Okay.
you're pretty okay to get around the house.
Okay, that's awesome.
Cool. Who is Yolguf?
She does not know that information. Above Garvin, that's what she knows.
Okay, Isabella?
She knows Isabella is phase 3.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it. She's phase 1. She doesn't know that much.
Are there any other phase 1s in this town or working with Garvin?
Phase 1s, yes. There's none in this town. But there were others that worked with Garvin, but she doesn't know who they are.
Where the fuck is Demersal?
He's just down the hall.
Oh, cool. Let's go murder him. Which room?
He's just usually in the bedrooms. He's like, if you were map right, middle section, second door is his room.
There you go. What time of the day is it right now?
Let's see. You went after the spider. It's actually really late at night at this point. Yeah, it's late at night.
Hey guys, sidebar. Do we make a nail real quick and we'll just go fucking murder Demersal while he's sleeping?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rad. After this though.
Getting so much done.
Yeah. Anyone else?
Do you think it's safe to ask her about what she knows about Tom and the calligraphers and everything? I know they don't know the name is the calligraphers, but if we even ask, is that a risk?
No, I don't think that's a risk. I think when you try to pull the information, because you're not asking so much. Well, I guess
right.
Like Goldrick is kind of talking to her, and that's allowing you guys to pull the information out of her, but she's not telling you anything.
Okay, I see.
So you're looking for information to do with the calligraphers. And I think when you look for calligraphers, you find nothing. When you look for Tom, you find nothing. But you do find warnings about groups of people who try to stop them.
Okay.
There are weavers who will try to stop them, and she does know that there are counter weavers kind of thing.
Does she know Steve Sports? Does she know the Yo-Yo Boys?
She knows the Yo-Yo Boys, absolutely. They are a gang that how much it's such a fucking good role. I can't be really cryptic about this shit. So the Yo-Yo Boys,
I mean, just limit it to her knowledge. I mean,
that's just it. But I mean, like the Yo-Yo Boys, like Ma literally works here.
That is true.
Oh yeah.
Like the leader of the Yo-Yo Boys works here. So she knows the Yo-Yo Boys run protection. So they protect Garvin's interest. They give a non-magic enforcement so that he has protection from normal people and can enforce his will without having to be weird and manipulating. And also they are a huge source of his funding.
So wait, Garvin is manipulating them to do this? Like, what do they get out of that deal?
They get access. He controls all the legal shit, so he makes sure that they can work illegally without too much harassment.
And they're mostly smugglers.
They do a lot of different things, and he makes sure that some of it can go completely unharassed.
Got it.
I would like to know if she knows anything about what is happening to Tom.
She doesn't know who Tom is. She doesn't know anything. There's no information there.
Okay. Maybe you should ask her if she knows any fucking sick spells.
Ooh.
Because she's a weaver.
Yeah.
Probably the only chance you're gonna.
Nice.
Teach me how to make giant Spider-Mans.
Yeah, you pull the weave for how to make giant Spider-Man out of her. You just pull that fucking information. Now you just know how to make handful. You know how to throw a handful of spiders, and you know how to make a giant spider guy.
Hell yeah.
Nice
Oh
then.
yeah, deep dive. Let's get in. What other spells does she know? Are you sure those grilled cheese aren't magic?
Grilled cheese, not magic. Just cook them real good. Just cook them real nice so they're nice and toasted, nice and melty.
Solid.
Yeah, the spells, it's mostly bug stuff. Throwing bugs, making bugs, seeing bugs. It's a lot of bug-oriented spells.
Cool.
Now this one's a bit of a stretch. Does she know if Orinda has a weakness? I don't know why she would necessarily, but I figured I'd ask.
The only thing that she knows is Orinda's weakness is that she can be unwoven by Garvin.
Interesting. Okay.
Is there anything that can be done? Would she know if there's anything that can be done to protect against unweaving?
No.
Yeah.
As far as she knows, the weaver can just choose to unweave their familiar at any point. So as far as she knows, there is no defense.
How many different colored realities are there?
Her nose bleeds.
Yeah, cool. Nice question.
Yeah, I'm running dry here, folks. So if you got anything, hit me. Otherwise,
yeah, I think I basically hit all the big points that I.
Oh, does she know Kirby or the ex-sheriff? Who I forget the name.
Ex-sheriff didn't have a name.
Does
And
she know the sheriff from Quentin?
no.
Okay.
What do you think, Galdrick? Do you have anything that you wanted to...
No, not really. Who do you know it do you know if any what else are people making out there?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Something to prep for. 'Cause
man.
we've had spiders, we've had monkeys, we've had fire globs.
Fucking
we've
good
had
ass roll. Fucking
that's
garbage.
what I would ask. I would. I mean, you limit it to one. You can limit it to one.
Yeah. Okay.
What else should I prepare for? You know, like that's what I'm alluding to. Like, what sort of creature, essentially?
Yeah, I'll give you one.
Okay.
And it is
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein's. No, it is one-armed bandits. It is. It is a group of robot cowboys with one arm.
The fuck?
Yep.
Awesome.
Robot cowboys with one arm.
Yep.
I look over at Jake. I'm like, we're gonna need some EMPs.
All right.
No, that's it. That's it for mine.
That's about all I have.
Okay.
Yeah. Jake
what
had
are
one
the-
more question.
Yeah, does she know like Garvin's meal times / schedules and who provides his food?
Just like the wait staff usually brings them food. And it's
Like, does she make the grilled cheese and the wait staff takes it for him?
he doesn't normally eat grilled cheeses.
Phase one
Good to know.
food.
Yeah, does she know what he usually?
Roast turkeys, hamburgers, like just a lot of food. And like he might eat grilled cheeses, but it's not like
He has no particular.
no,
desire
exactly.
for
Yeah.
them.
It's not like it's grilled cheese o'clock or
Dude,
anything.
He sounds like a Hoover for food, basically. If you put it in front
Basically,
of him, he'll eat
yes,
it. Yeah.
exactly.
Okay.
But he's also kind of picky. Like he asks for things and he has it custom made for him. Yeah.
Okay, who does he ask?
The wait staff, the cook staff down in the kitchen.
Okay, cool.
Sorry. What can we do? Like, is there something that we can say Ellie and Demersal were called away to, like a really important conference that would not around, like, so that their disappearance is not suspicious?
No, Demersol, yeah, Demersol could leave at any time and does. Like, he fucking disappears all the time.
Okay.
Ooh, I got another.
But Ellie has to be here doing phase 1, helping phase 2 at all times. There's no excuse for her to leave.
That huge lady with the mohawk.
Yeah.
That was in there with Garvin.
Yeah.
What was she? Reaver, Thundersong, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
What are they? What are they doing here?
Oh, that's Garvin's personal guard. That's just a person that he has hired to be his personal guard and murderify anyone that gets out of line, that tries to sneak up on him or catch him unawares, or just, it's like he's got the Yo-Yo Boys for protection against organizations, and he's got I don't know if you learned her name. That's his personal bodyguard 24/7.
Okay. Yeah, y'all, I think I'm good.
Yeah, I can't think of anything else that I want to.
Same.
I would just say, I'm so sorry. I would just say if there's any safety stuff about the house that she can tell us, secret passages or whatever, any safety.
No, not so much. Not
Okay,
so much. Yep.
Awesome, that's it.
Cool. Tink.
Yep, time to send her home.
You drive the nail into her?
Yep.
Oh, fuck
She's like,
me.
ow.
With a nail in her face?
Did you drive it into her fucking face?
Oh, sorry. Maybe I misinterpreted.
mean,
I thought
yeah,
he was gonna smack it into like her eye socket with the butt of his fucking pistol. That's what I thought he was doing.
Well, it just slipped. So I noticed when I put it in the spider, it just sort of slipped in like there was no resistance.
Yeah.
And I have now 2 perfect spider nails because I used one, and 1 perfect nail for Ellie.
Yeah.
Because we fixed the error.
Yeah.
So I just like hammer it into her like cheek, forehead, head somewhere. What happens?
She's like,
but not very
ow!
hard. Oh.
What the fuck?
Nothing happens.
Oh, I think we gotta kill her.
She wasn't made. Like she wasn't. I was never under the impression that she was like a familiar.
Yeah. You guys have never
Because
done this to. You
I
guys
didn't
have
think-
never done this to
yeah.
a weaver.
I didn't think that. Yeah, I didn't think that. Like I thought that only worked against summoned creatures, and I didn't think a summoned creature could summon creatures.
I think it's that if we kill her, then she stays dead, and if we don't seal her, there's a possibility that they.
I
Can
think
bring her
that's
back.
only for summoned creatures, though.
Is
Or
it?
am I mistaken in
Oh.
that understanding?
It locks current ink state. So for a dead creature, it means that ink can't return to the weaver. For a weaver, it means they can't be brought back to life. But
Okay.
when you
Do we do it first? So now she can't be killed?
yeah,
No.
so like
Oh, sorry.
She's immortal. I'll just pull the nail back out. Do over.
ow.
Oh yeah. That's gross.
It wasn't hard because it like slipped into the
Yeah,
spider.
exactly.
It was
No,
more
it's same kind of thing. It just kind of slips in.
Oh,
Ow.
I feel really
gross.
bad.
Why'd you do that?
I'll pull it back out and just sort
I'm
of
gonna
look
kill
at the
you.
nail.
Anyone good at breaking necks, like really quickly and painlessly?
Slump is.
I immediately just like snap my neck to slump, and I'm like, oh god, please be quiet.
Well, all right, hold on.
You can see Slump is like is jumping up and down like he's really excited now, like just on his little tippy toe.
All right, I don't want to, cock block your slump, but when we squished old Hutch and he came back to the Noodle Shack, he was pretty fucking amenable to our cause, right?
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Like, do we want to just ice this lady, then talk to her at the Noodle Hut? Or do we want to make her gone forever? Jake petitions to the whole group.
Okay, I thought you were talking to Slump specifically. This bitch threw spiders at me.
Feel like she's less likely to turn. Man,
than Hutch, but I think Sealer forever.
Uh-huh.
Go for it, Slump.
Okay. And Slump,
I immediately put one finger over my lips and I go, shh.
I want her to Prince Oberyn. I want Slump to Prince Oberyn.
Yeah.
While whispering, shh.
Yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck.
I imagine Lou does the in the background.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just throwing up. Just so much throwing up.
Yep. No, yes. She's fucking totally drained. So, yep. She's dead.
Yep.
That was not a next step.
I don't know how the nail works, so I'll just sort of like turn around and just sort of like punch it into her chest.
Yeah, absolutely. Nothing
And
happens.
She's still a body?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Well, Slump looks at the group and says, "Well," and starts licking his lips.
I immediately am just like, hungry? We know one surefire way to get rid of ink.
You can see Slump's face turns pale and his eyes widen. And he starts to sweat a little bit, and then he just slowly nods his head.
Blood sugar time.
Kind of look around. I'm like, anyone else? Any other ideas? Any idea will do.
Nah, honestly, man, like this is good. Fuck cleanup crew, easy peasy.
Yeah.
Yep, I want Slump to fucking eat her from the feet up.
Yep, you do. It's gross.
I'll stand out on the terrace for a
Yeah,
while.
yeah. DM wants to stand out on the terrace too because it's gross. So not gonna belabor the description because it's yucky. But yeah, it happens. Eat her all up, and she was sealed.
It's messed up.
Yeah, and sealed before you like ate her up and everything. So any remains are completely impossible to reweave.
Until you shit out her.
Yep. Gross. She's gonna be coming out the other side in a little bit here.
Yuck. Gross. I hate this game. I've made a mistake. I made a mistake with this game.
Grimdark.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's a pretty logical place to end it right there. You guys have accomplished a pretty major, massive fucking. You guys have done a murder.
A murder.
You did a murder. But yeah, seriously, guys, holy fuck. Well done.
Good session. We killed the spider monster and fucking got a bunch of information out of Ellie before Slump crushed her head like Oberyn.
So gross.
And then ate her body from the feet up.
Yeah, that's a good deal.
Did she scream as Slump was pushing his thumbs into her eye sockets? I guess she was feeling pretty frail.
She's probably like a
Oh my god. This is so bad.
Fucking peanut bells.
This is my favorite.
I fucking hate this game.
This is my favorite episode
I
yet.
hate this game.
Oh my
This is a
goodness.
fucking terrible game. Yendar, delete this part. Yendar, just like
I want you guys to know that the next time Slump kills somebody, it's gonna be way worse. He's gonna
Fucking-
like push his hand into their stomach and up into the ribcage.
Oh
no.
no.
No, we're done. Yendar, delete all this.
No.
Delete all this. Delete this whole fucking section. Don't let this go on YouTube, Yendar. Keep this from the keep this from the innocent people. No one else needs to experience this. Fuck me. I have to edit Milton's disgustingness. Okay.
No.
Okay, guys, but that was actually really fucking awesome.
Yeah. Good game, guys.
That was huge, huge story stuff I can't believe what you got out of Ellie.
That was fucking awesome.
Really big important stuff.
So real quick.
I was trying to be your friend.
Before we wrap up, I leveled up this go through.
Yeah.
And I'd like to let you know.
Yeah, let's should we go through the whole thing? Like, let's just have a little second here to.
Yeah.
I just kind of wanted to give him like a little heads up, and maybe we could like start. That's what we could like start the next thing with.
Oh, good. Yeah. Good point.
You know what I mean? So you can set up for it.
Yep.
I'm going to take I'm leveling up for the fourth time now. This will be my fourth level up.
14 levels, gotcha.
Okay, and
Broken,
this will,
OP.
It's called Gain a Lesser Divine Being as an ally sent from above to help you with your mission.
No, that's not a real thing.
I'm going to be summoning my lesser divine being known as Bill.
Hey, big boy.
Oh my God, no! What is this ability?
Going to help make us all good. We're going to bring the apocalypse. Oh my God. Oi.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
God.
Oh, Bill, it's so good to see you again, man. How you been?
Been so good. So happy to help out. What you need help with, huh? Anywhere.
Bringing the end of the world. We can't let the other ones know. They'll freak out.
Okay, don't tell them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't tell them we in the world. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't say that again.
Okay.
Tell anybody. That we in
Anyone,
the world.
ever,
Okay.
for any circumstance. Okay.
Okay, you got it, big boy. No problem. Okay.
Oh my God.
Amazing.
Fuck me. All right. What the fuck can your little guy do?
Nothing. It's just a lesser being. And this is he gets no abilities or anything. This is just pure for the RP.
Fuck. I love that.
So
Holy
he's,
fuck.
he's literally the talking version of Slump's Kevin.
Yeah.
Yeah, holy shit.
Pretty
Oh
much.
my God.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And my
Oh,
Tom.
Holy shit.
Well, no, ours are still alive.
Yeah, oh, whoops.
No.
Holy shit. I fucking love that. Well,
Good
I mean,
games, guys.
yeah, that's fucking great, guys. Thank you so much. Good session.
Yeah. See ya.
Yep. I'm out of here.
Yeah, I'll see you next
See ya,
week.
chat.
Thanks, guys.